DJK salute.
What up, fam? It's your main man, DeejayKnight. What up, fam? How we doing? It's a good day. We're about to get into some more StarCitizen. Y'all know how it is. I see the large human, and to see where he is, I know what time it is. They make $1, you make a dime.
That's why you poop on company time.
You got to poop on company time. You just got to do it. You just got to do it. It's not. I don't make the rules, man. I don't. It's just, it is what it is. How y'all doing today, fam? It's been like a week or two since we bopped into StarCitizen. Been giving this some time, trying to give them a little bit, because it's like 4.8's hopping up. We wanted to hop into 4.8. We also got that resub from Fletcher. Appreciate the 2 months of
support.
Thank you very much. I'm fantastic, Large. Hit me with a text, man. I got some updates. Things are good. Feeling fantastic, fam. It is a beautiful day. I see Beeps over there as well. What up? Good to see you. Appreciate the low-key lurk. Fam, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day to listen away. It's a beautiful day. I'm about to start doing some heavy woodworking, fam. I just feel like I'm about to start fucking around and making shit. Like, I want to make more shit, man. I want to make shit. I want to do some shit by hand. And I've basically been given access to a workshop, a pretty dope ass workshop. So I'm probably just gonna start making shit. I don't know. I just make some shit. I feel like it's a good idea. We're updating StarCitizen right now to get to 4.8. Y'all know how StarCitizen servers are when everybody wants to play. We are at like 40 gigs left. We've been downloading. The only reason I haven't been up for like a half an hour is because I've been sitting here trying to get ready. So you're saying you're gonna pivot into a music stream instead of StarCitizen? When I say workshop, I'm talking about like woodworking. Like, I don't know about setting a stream up in the workspace, but absolutely am likely to build some shit. I want to build some shit. But also the beat makers right there. How is not sure yet. David's still downloading the update for 4.8 because everybody and their moms is on the servers. So we got to wait for the updates to come through. How is Sig? Wood, where them beats and bars at? Them bars and beats and bars and beats and bars and beats and boots. Oh my gosh. Oh, hi Deku. Stop giving me kisses, man. I love you too. Deku's just like, Daddy. I was like, calm your shit. Calm your ass down. Oh goodness. Yeah. Caldrath, what up? It's been a minute. How you been? Yes, I love you, bro. What do you want? Down. He heard his name. It's like, oh, Daddy's up here. It's like, bro, calm down. We get it. We know you're here. We know. Hey, hi, hello. done. Follows this is Subnautica 2 and StarCitizen. I mean, I didn't know it was coming out that soon. Golly. 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 Did it on purpose. The Ironclad was 450 before it was released. Now 600. Assault is 575 for Warbond. They did it on purpose. I mean, they always do that. David? I can't think of a ship that has not gone up in price when it launches. Because realistically, every time they launch a ship, them shits are way bigger than the specs. So I feel like if you go back and you can find the original specs, it is very likely much bigger. Like every ship that I can think of, there was like, here's what we're going to make it as. And it's like, well, we added in like 8 rooms and a bunch more guns. That's how they work. I do not know of a ship that has not gotten that treatment. I don't expect any other way, actually. It's like hell, they're still operating like Kickstarter, because you get something on Kickstarter, the Kickstarter version of a thing will be like $80, and then the launch version is 120 easy. Like you get it early, so you get it cheaper. Like that's just how that works. Like I truly cannot think of a ship that has not happened with. That was any sizable ship, bro. Every time that ship is bigger. That ship is bigger. Bro, do the thing. Do it. Johan with the raid. Appreciate you. Hope you had a great stream. Thank you for bringing the community by. If you've never been here before, hi, I'm DeejayKnight, full-time space and sci-fi streamer person. We're currently rocking out with some StarCitizen. We're not in the game yet. We're downloading the 4.8 update. And because the servers are the servers, it was downloading 11 megs, which hurts because we have a much higher speed cap on the internet in this house. Matter of fact, let me close Steam, because I feel like I closed Steam yesterday. And the Epic Games launcher downloaded much faster because we were trying to play Hitman. So I'm gonna close both of those, actually. No difference. I had to check. Out of principle. You gotta science some shit out, man. Sometimes it's just like, science. And sometimes science doesn't give us the results we want, but that's the joy of science. I do not speak. I feel like that is Russian. I do not speak it, so I do not know what you're saying. So I will... It won't even let me paste. Come on, bro. What do you mean? Try again. There we go. I just had to add an emote to it for it to work. I had to add an emote to it. Server's a little bit of a mess. Hopefully you guys have a better time. Johan, I mean, that's any patch day of StarCitizen is how that happens. Of course, when I last played, elevators still randomly killed you. I mean, have they gotten better about ship layouts? I sort of put the game to the side and started ignoring it to make time go faster, but I kept getting frustrated with trying to get out of my ships because they put the exits in weird places. I feel like it depends on the manufacturer, really. For all intents and purposes, I feel like Drake's positioning of exits hurts the most out of all of them. Got to pause and unpause. I did not pause and unpause. I'm not concerned about trying it, but I'll do it. Pause. Resume. Let's see if it goes any faster. Nope, still 11.3. I may have to pause longer, maybe. Also, I wish I could have an Ironclad. I do not have, what do they call it, money to get to get an Ironclad. I would love to get an Ironclad. I would absolutely love it. I would absolutely love it. It would be the bestest thing. I would support it wholeheartedly. Unfortunately, can't do it. Can't do it. I can barely afford the weekend plans coming up. Like, but I do have some ideas. It flies great. I'm sure. Sadness. I mean, luckily, because it exists and it's a free fly, they're gonna give us access to fly it, which I think is dope. I'm excited about that. But simultaneously, yeah, that's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. A bit more sluggish than the C2, but yeah, that price hike is BS. It's par for the course, for real. There is no book. There is no spoon. Like, I cannot stress enough. This is how this works. It's just how it works. It's nothing I'm not mad at them. I'm not disappointed at them. It's just be expected at this point. For real and true. And it's not even like a bad expectation. It's more just like, oh, that's just how it's gonna work. Okay. Excuse me. It's just expected. So I'm not mad at him. Why you keep trying to do the Book of Flesh? Stop it.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Don't like it. I was worried because the caterpillar was sent by God to punish mankind with shitty flight quality. I mean, it's the caterpillar, fam. It is a hallway with engines. It is a long hallway with engines. That's it. It's a long ass hallway with engines attached. So it's gonna fly shitty. But the IC is bigger and handles infinitely, I'm guessing, better, so that's good. I mean, it's the ironclad, fam. Like, it's dope. I want it. I can't, but I want it. The question is, after I fly it, would I melt some shit? Can't quantum right now? I mean, that happens occasionally. We'll see. Also, what up, Cypher? Let me do this now while I'm thinking about it. And we're going to pull up the SIG sale page, basically. Because since we were waiting for the game to download, and now it's downloading slower, so like we're just going to have to let this roll. Let me pause it for like 2 minutes. Yeah. Actually, needs 3 minutes. Fuck it, because 3 minutes is right here on the timer. I'm just gonna see. So it's worth you melting some shit? Really? If it's worth me CCUing some shit, I'm glad this Clipper starter pack, and maybe upgrade the Clipper, fam. The Clipper starter pack is dope. It's frustrating because of 3 floors, but like, it's fucking dope though. Like, it's fucking dope though. I can't wait till the engines, or not the engines, the 3D printer, and it works. And then I'm curious about like storing things on the ship, 3D printer wise, etc. But let me refresh this page and then booyah. There we go. So if you didn't know, StarCitizen right now is in a free fly for DefenseCon, which is the Drake convention that is happening in game right now. So Drake is just like, hey, look, we got cool shit. You want some? Come look at it. And then they show it off. So they basically have a convention hall at, not Orison, not Microtech. It's a floating one, yeah? So it's gotta be Orison. But Orison doesn't, no, it's Area 18. Area 18, yeah? Hardcore, yeah. It took me a minute, but if we look at what we got, first things first, let's pop this Generalist DefenseCon starter pack in a new tab. I don't even know which one that is, but we'll see shortly. Then we got the DefenseCon 2956 gear pack. I'm gonna check it out. I feel like I should have enough store credit to cop this out of principle. Y'all know I like ships and shit. Is the Ironclad out yet? It should be out now. The Redline bundle looks like just a paint and a fit and a weapon for the Buccaneer. Then they got the Buck 10-year option, which, I mean, to be fair, the Buccaneer has been a fantastic ship for a long time. I just haven't touched it because I got an FAC Lightning and I give fewer fucks about other weapons. And then the Citizen starter pack, which is basically what's the word I'm looking for? Formatting one of my SSDs. It's the Aurora Mark II, which is dope. The Pitbull is the newest edition, one of the newest editions. It's a disrespectful ship. I try not to show pricing on StarCitizen ships because people like to flip their shit, but simultaneously, we already discussed the price of this one, so whatever. Ironclad 10 years, 600 Assault 10 year with the standalone, and then we got the paints for options. I want to see what they both feel like. I also want to see I want to walk through one. Right? I want to give it a tour. I want to give it a walk through and feel it. Pitbull fits up the Reclaimer's elevator. Damn. That's a great ship then to follow it up. The Shiv 10 year, Shiv body kit collection. That's cool that they have body kits for it. Holy fuck. When did they start having body kits? Bitch. That they're gonna make money with the body kits for real. Then we got the Grave Market Ship Flight Blades kit. I don't really fuck with the blades. I don't really fuck with the blades like that. All right, 3 minutes are up. Let's get back over here and resume this shit. Please go faster than 11 mags. Nope. 11 mags. Oh, well, we tried. Did you hear Marathon Season 2 starts June 2nd? Then we're going to be back in the Marathon June 2nd. Or not long after. StarCitizen licensed partners, you say. Oh? I like the idea of checking those out. But this is basically the newest hot shit. We got the General's DefenseCon starter pack, which is a cutter, which is one of the best ships, I think, for starters. For the fact that it's $51, the cutter's $50 anyways. So to pay $1 more, you get the cutter noble paint. I think that's the noble paint. Multiple suits of armor. You get the Orc MKX helmet, Singularity fit, and you get DefenseCon gear, and you get Clash gear, Death's Head helmet. Like, that's a lot of. I don't think I've seen any fits. I don't think I've seen too many things come with 2 suits of armor. Like, that's dope, and that's dope. I don't think I've seen many of their kits come that kitted. So that's kind of fire in and of itself. Then we go over to the gear pack. So we got the DefenseCon 29.6 cert head and pants. I don't really want them that bad. I don't really want it bad. It's only $5 though. I might get it anyway. Can't buy it with store credit. I was absolutely about to see about getting that with store credit. Then we got the Redline bundle. Embrace the thrills and spills of DefenseCon with a strict-themed weapon, flight suit, and ship paint bundle, each with a matching red and black finish. Includes a Tailwind flight suit with helmet, Clausen Werner Gallant rifle, and Redline paint for the Drake Buccaneer. Taking its design cues from the early days of aviation, the Tailwind flight suit prioritizes functionality above all, while the Gallant rifle features a high-capacity power system that allows it to fire considerably more shots per battery, which is just dope. I think this is kind of dope. I don't really like that fit, because I feel like if I'm going to get a fit, I want the fit to fit where I would rock that fit. And I don't think I want to be red anywhere. I don't want to be red anywhere. The red is just too bright. Now, black with accents, yes. I like dark wherever possible, but the red is just too much. Now, the Pitbull, I want to fly the Pitbull, because if it looks like it might just be the Drake's response to a Fury. It's the Drake response to a Fury. I don't see this game ever coming out on console. I'm going to keep it a buck. There are things that I expect that is infinitely not on the list of things that I ever expect to happen. Yeah, TLDR. That looks like Drake's response to a Fury, which is pretty dope. That's exactly what it is. It feels like it. It's like this. How do we make that without making that? And it's like this is it. This is it. This feels like, can we make it cheaper and more disrespectful? Yeah, bet. Let's do it. That's what it feels like. And it looks like laser weapons. A small but mighty snub fighter which excels at close combat dogfighting, whether scouting dangerous locations or swarming larger foes from a carrier. The unassuming Drake Pitbull is no bark, but all bite. I mean, you gotta rock laser weaponry with something that small, because it's not like there's a lot of space for bullets. Where would they put the bullets? Nowhere. What up, Corey? How you doing, fam? Good to see you. Appreciate you just stopping in. All right, so let's see. We got the kits and the fits. You can just add that to cart, man. I'm not gonna get it yet, but it's there. And then we didn't check out. I mean, we gotta at some point. I think I did open this one up. Let me see. Is there anything extra with this one? Nah. I mean, still though, this is the Aurora Mark II is a great ship. Wait. Okay, I thought it came with the paint. Begin your StarCitizen adventure with the Aurora Mark II, the next generation of accessible spacecraft. With retractable wings and a modular chassis supporting cargo, combat, and more, it's the ultimate way to start a life in the verse. Includes game download, starter ship, and more. 40G or 10 grand. If you get the referral bonus, you get another, I think it's 50. So you can start with 60 Gs if you use my code. Do the thing. But yeah, decent fit. I want to pull up the Ironclad and the Assault just so I can see them, because I haven't seen their pages. Haul whatever, wherever, with Drake's most heavily fortified cargo ship. Thanks to the Ironclad's huge payload and comprehensive defenses, you can take on lucrative jobs deep in the most treacherous areas of space. Now, considering we have the Night Corps, we are in a situation where we could probably do some disrespectful things with all of this. Cause reasons. And also things. I think Broly Black Man. What up, fam? Good to see you. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Only thing Ironclad is missing is a med bed, and you can nurse that. True, but I think that's one of the few things that keeps me from getting more large ships. Because med beds, Drake's stalwart heavy freighter, outfitted for combat and vehicle transport. Within its huge cargo hold, the Ironclad Assault features a repair and refuel bay to keep your fleet ready for action. Now I'm curious, how much cargo difference is there between the Assault and the regular Ironclad? Cause reasons. Cause reasons. 1880 versus 2200. That's actually not bad. That's a pretty decent difference for this one. If it's got more guns and more disrespect capability, I'm not mad at that. I'm not as mad at that as I could be. Also, what up, Harder? How you doing, fam? So, I think I'm not. Also, I do like the paint on the Assault. Like that. It's as close as we're gonna get to black and orange, man. And y'all know I fucks with black and orange. Y'all know I fucks with black and orange. You know I fuck with black and orange. Orange, black and orange. Hobo Dad Gaming, welcome back. 6 months of support. Appreciate the continued subarinos. Thank you very much. Can we get some love, hype, and salutes in the chat for the sub, please and thanks. 6 months of it. 6 months of it. I need to melt. I think I just may need to just redo this entire, that one fucking alert. I feel like I just need to replace that one thing. Just replace the web browser and see if the web browser change will adjust it to make it to where it actually works. So I can actually hear the sounds. Because we were hearing the homie Johnny Silverhand talk, but we're not hearing the just sound effect from that alert. And it's kind of perturbing. And we still got 29 gigs left. So let's see what we've missed from the SIG YouTube. Ooh, Tactical Strike. I think that's the new update. Yep, it's a new update. And we haven't seen the patch reports. We get the 4.8 patch report, and then the Attack Strike, and then DefenseCon. So we get to catch up on some important stuff. You know what I mean?
May is known for combat in the StarCitizen universe, or at the very least, celebrating the various combat vehicles that defend, destroy, or otherwise dominate the more adversarial aspects of life in the PU.
Life in the PU.
And this year, we bring that to the forefront like never before with next week's publish of Alpha 4.8 and the long-awaited Tactical Strike Group's release. With Tactical Strike Groups, you and a select cadre of companions can pull together a small collection of ships designed to overcome a variety
How you doing today,
of
Hobo Dad, by the way?
and achieve ultimate victory in our first dedicated teamwork-designed, spaceship-based PvE combat release.
Once you get these fighters off us, I'll fill you in on the situation.
Here, you'll come to the aid of a valiant People's Alliance Idris that is locked in mortal combat with the Vandal tech thieves calling themselves the Shattered Blade. You know, those same ones that you've been unknowingly chasing since you braved the Tempest and Stormbreaker about this time last year. They've taken hostages and holed up in a previously abandoned and newly fortified extraction station. The mission, take out their forces, disable or survive the turrets,
Good hit. Nice work.
fly inside and bring down the power, and then board the station and recover the hostage. Or, extract them, because it used to be an extraction station. See? And of course, if you've already been testing on PTU or watching others on Twitch and YouTube, you know your troubles don't end there, because the massive Vandul Mauler is tired of these guys' and don't seem to care which humans are which. So bug out or stand your ground if you can. The choice is up to you.
Yeah.
Tactical strike groups is the most exciting step yet in realizing the fullest potential of Star Citizen's breadth of flyable combat ships. And like sandbox content such as Align and Mine, operations like Onyx Facilities and Rockcracker, events like Race for Stanton, or even Pyro's Contested Zones, Tactical Strike Groups is not a one-time release, but a new benchmark in the kinds of feature content that we can continue to build on for subsequent patches as we continue building out our universe on this journey to 1.0 and beyond. Alongside this new content is a new feature that looks to change overall fleet gameplay in new and interesting ways, and that's the addition of ship hangar services, where select ships in 4.8 will be able to offer repairs, refueling, and rearming to any ship that lands in its bays, provided of course that they have the requisite stock sitting aboard. Now it's great for obvious ships like the Idris and the Polaris, but it's also coming to the Carrack, the Starlancer TAC, and fancy ships like the 600i and 890 Jump. Now, of course, I'm not suggesting you bring your 890 Jump into combat situations, but you could. And if you're like me, you would.
You would. You would.
And speaking of refueling, new refueling missions are arriving in Alpha 4.8, designed to help aspiring Good Samaritans begin their careers of helpful service to others.
Yeah. What up, Black Wolf?
Now,
It's
when
a DJ
NPCs
Tizai.
take their eye off the gauge, you
Tizai!
have great opportunities to get them on their way once more. This is super useful for a ship like the Starfarer, as well as this cute, adorable little guy you might recognize from its recent reveal on social media. You keep expecting the eyes to pop out like a Pixar car.
Why is that a hippo face?
No, yeah, that's better. Now, from new ships to one of our oldest, the Drake Caterpillar is finally getting its fabled command module functionality in the upcoming Alpha 4.8. With this, you can leave your ship planetside and scatter around while others unload, abandon unruly crewmates for their poor behavior,
What the fuck?
or smile as you discover a loophole in Drake's no escape pod mantra,
Wow.
and live to fight another day.
It's not a
It's
Subnautica
also worth
2.
noting this command module is coming to 2 other vehicles launching in next week's patch. I wonder what those could be.
Smooth.
There's a host of new FPS items, including new plasma grenades for blowing things up, new G-force resistant flight suits that daring pilots may want to consider over flying in bulkier armors all the time. And then the main event, the Novia crossbow.
What the
Now
fuck
you
is
can put a
that?
pin in bad
Bitch.
bulkier armors all the time. And then the main event, the Novia crossbow. Now you can put a pin in bad folks, good folks, and anyone that just annoys you in style with this
Bitch.
retro-inspired, futuristic death deal.
Stream clip successful.
Bitch!
And then, of course, there's our code.
I fucking need it. I fucking need it. Super pumped. Fucking same. I have never needed a weapon in a video game more than I need that fucking crossbow.
Successful.
Need it. Need that
Fucking thing.
immediately. Also, fam, don't forget, when you type in exclamation clip, it takes the last 90 seconds. So you can let the thoughts flesh out a little bit and then do it. Also,
Jesus, I need that fucking thing.
I need that fucking thing. I have not. No.
Suits that daring pilots
Not
may
enough.
want to consider over flying in bulkier armors all the time.
It is the fucking way.
And then the main event, the Novia crossbow.
Bitch!
Now you can put a pin in bad folks, good folks, and anyone that just annoys you in style with this retro-inspired, futuristic death deal.
Ah! Fucking.
And then, of course, there's
want
our
it!
I
co-main
want it!
event, A big ship combat release like Tactical Strike.
You need to find the blueprint.
may highlight
I'm gonna
a few
hunt that
gaps
bitch
in your
down
fleet.
immediately.
Well, DefenseCon is
Also,
here.
if it's production only, they're already doing the things that a good game needs to do to maintain people because they're making it rare. I was literally like, would they charge for this? I was like, maybe. But I'm hoping that it is like a specific faction that you have to get really good with, and then they give you that as a random mission reward once you get to a certain tier. So you got to build your rep up. I wonder if that's part of the reason why the rep got wrecked as a part of the wipe. Oh my lord. That's fucking great. I think. Fucking great. Excuse my American. Oh, downloading the update now. Also, same. I don't know why it never lets me go past 11 megs, but it's whatever. We're downloading 11 megs. We started off at 50 when I started the stream like an hour ago, so we're probably going to be here for another, hopefully not an hour. I would hope it's not an hour because we got to get out at 6. We're recording another podcast at 6 p.m., so hopefully we can get in there. But in the meantime,
Fill your holes.
in the meantime, fill your holes.
Successful.
Oh, that's fucking great. Hold on. Let's actually hear it. Is there issues with this Yulin? I have no idea.
There's our co-main event. A big ship combat release like Tactical Strike Groups may highlight a few gaps in your fleet. Well, DefenseCon is here to fill your holes.
Have I mentioned how much of a fan of SIG I am? Oh, that's fucking great. Oh,
After Invictus went home to solve, DefenseCon is stepping up to celebrate the everyday
That's
heroes
fucking
who
great.
truly make the universe a better and safer place. And maybe without the stuffy heavy-handedness of the UEE Navy. That means fire and attitude as DefenseCon presents the latest in combat spec. And since we're in the middle of DefenseCon Reveal Week on social media, let's take a look at some of the ships on offer during this year's event. The Drake Pitbull, with more guns than common sense, perhaps.
I love the
Origin
fact
M80.
that I forgot about the M80. Also, I have an M80 to give away, so I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to start the Aurora Mark II giveaway in Discord, and then we're probably going to have like a week-long giveaway on Twitch that just stays up for the M80. I don't know. I think I'll do a poll. Do y'all want it to be on Twitch, in Discord, or in like a... What is the thing? The Gleamio things where they just like, hey, look, here's the thing. Go look at these pages and like them shits. That sort of thing. Just asking which one of those would be your preference. Because I feel like in my mind, the Gleamio works because then it's like, hey, look, go look at the webpage for the M80. Go look at the Twitch page. Go look at the YouTube, the TikTok. Make sure that we can expand our audiences because a lot of people may know about Twitch and they may not know about the other things, right? So like we can expand the community with a Gleamio and then also make sure that everybody is saying those shit. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end of it, at the end of the free fly, that's when we give away the M80. I feel like I think that's almost the way that we have to do this now. Seems like the right move.
Can kill.
Seems the right
The
move.
Miss Starlight saying, not all heroes blow things up. The Aegis Tiburon, which I'm just gonna say it, it's a shark with a frickin' laser beam on its head.
Yeah. Why would you show it blowing up an ironclad? Oh, what?
And then, of course, the Fatterpillar.
Fatter. I feel like I've heard it called Fatterpillar before, but it still feels nice to hear it nonetheless.
And the Iron Shad Assault from Drake. The latter of which is getting the same hangar services we discussed before, and all things working out like they should. Both will be coming to PTU on Monday, May 11th, for existing owners to fly first. Yay!
Yay.
Of course, there's one more ship making its concept debut at DefenseCon this year, and that's the Anvil Odin battlecruiser. Now, not much has been revealed at this point beyond, yes, it really is twice the size of the Javelin. But you can get 3 different first glimpses of it tomorrow, May 8th, in the weekly newsletter, social media, and even in the PTU if you know where to look. DefenseCon really is holding nothing back this year, unlike those stuffy UEE folks.
Wow.
Drake. No, that's backwards.
How many times? I feel like knowing how disco works, he probably did it right the first time. And all of these were just for funsies.
That's a D.
Battle cruiser's too big. Is
That's a
there
D,
such
right?
thing? It's a battle cruiser. It's supposed to be massive. My guess. Just my guess.
So it's easy to see that there's a lot going on in 4.8. And like 4.7 before it, this also extends to the weeks after release.
Might as well make a Death
Additional
Star.
defend location missions come.
What would make you think they wouldn't? What better way to show that they have the capability to have something massive enough to be a Death Star so that they could sell the license of the engine, the Star engine, to Star Wars, so they can make a Star Wars game. And let's be real, we already got ballistic weapons, we already got missiles, we already got lasers, mostly lasers, because I feel like a lot of Star Wars weps are laser. So we got laser weps, we got laser ship weps, and we have massive scale of places. We've got the ability to build desert planets if we want, city planets if we want. You know who would make a great Star Wars game is if somebody who likes engines licensed this engine, which is already doing a lot of the stuff that Star Wars would require. And instead of having it to be real time for like jumping, just like make quantum warp. And then I feel like they've discussed that there's different speeds to warp in Star Wars. So like quantum still exists. Jumping to new star system still exists, just different candy coating. So I get the feeling if there's ever a company that will make the attempt at a Death Star, it'll be this one. We just need the Force.
Prime subscription.
Hey, Carl Popes, welcome back. 71 months of it.
DJK salute.
71 months is a long time, Carl. Appreciate you, my dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's get back to this video because we'll never end it and we'll be in here talking all day because that's what we do. It's what I would say we do in
Some
here.
Alien Week festivities in 482, and if you haven't heard, the return of Xenothreat in 483.
Ooh.
These guys just really don't care for those pro-alien celebrations. Kind of is. All in all, next week's patch is chock full of content that'll carry us through to 4.9 in July, all led by TSG and DefenseCon. And in that new DefenseCon spirit of sharing things early, let's carry that over and talk about the rest of 2026.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Now, throughout the remainder of this year, we intend to deliver the newly reworked and fully instanced debut of Siege of Orison, the new Genesis-built planets of the Nyx system,
Whale
Starware
bussy.
and Starkitect goodness,
No, sir, I
the
don't like it.
enormous multi-stage instance municipal works
Terrifying.
operation, a whole bunch of new ships and vehicles,
I
and
thought you were gonna
additional
say new
gameplay
shit.
features and quality of life improvements. There's an Apex $7
Oh, bunch of new
that can literally
shit.
pop its head out at any moment. And of course, as if anybody could forget, Squadron 42. There's a lot we got going on for the remainder of this
I
year.
love that that was
And for
basically
that
a low
reason,
key like
we've
it's
made
coming
the
out this year.
decision
We're playing.
not to host a CitizenCon event.
Appreciate you, Black
in
Wolf and Dietrich, for the
2026,
primes.
either in person,
Also, what's
digital,
good with you?
direct,
Krauts, how you been, fam?
or otherwise. It's a decision born out of how important these two games are to everyone on both sides of these projects.
Yeah.
And while we'll certainly miss getting to meet so many of you at once, we do encourage you to check out the StarCitizen World Tour that's well underway, because we always enjoy every opportunity we get to meet you and hear your stories. For instance, I'm going to Amsterdam in a couple weeks. Come find me and tell me how your TSG experiences went. For Inside StarCitizen, I'm Jared Huckabee. As always, thank you for letting us share the people and process of game development with you. And we'll see you here next week at DefenseCon.
I do love this little. Got a bonus doggo. Waiting on the service to settle down. So Monday, I'm sadly not gonna be here Monday. If I stream, it'll be a remote stream. But yeah, we're at 18 gigs, which is actually 10 less than we saw not long ago. So it's actually making some good progress. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But we got a bonus doggo for a little bit. Oh, I'm giving the doggo some cheese. Because we got some fancy like snacks that are like heavy with like cheese. Makes them lick the carpet because there's cheese. Free fly starts soon, maybe the 26th. I think the free fly starts tomorrow. Thanks for the drop. I forgot about the drops. Thank y'all for watching for the drops. If you're not on Twitch, it's Twitch drops. I think it's a suit of armor. Let me double check. But yeah, I like this like backdrop in the background. Like, let me go back for this. I need to do something like this. I was thinking about doing something like this for the intro stream. And then we just had a free fly. I mean, we did just have a free fly, but to be fair, free flies are how they get people on board to get more ship sales, which I mean, that's how they make their money right now until Squadron 42 comes out. They got to get paid. But no, I want the Ironclad. Luckily, because I am a StarCitizen streamer, I get to hold an Ironclad to fly around for a little bit. So we're gonna play with it once we load it up. But I need to just like record something like this, and then like just have footage for like a BRB screen or something like that. Because there's occasions where we step away from the stream, and it'd be dope to have something in the background running so that we could talk and do shit. Or if I need to go like take a bio or something, like something like that would be nice to have. You know what I'm saying? Like just have it running. There's movement on the screen. We're still gonna be back. When you're ready to be in Discord, dope. I still have a long download to do, my dude. So it'll be a bit. Hopefully, only like 31 minutes. Hopefully less than that.
This'll be easy.
Tranquility is taking heavy fire. Repeat. Control getting these shadow lasers.
On it.
Light 'em up.
Our pilot is missing. His last known location is compromised. Requesting tactical strike group.
Here we go. Contacts all over.
I haven't seen a new Origin ship in a long time, so I'm very intrigued to see whether or not I want the M80.
Nice work. That's the last. Heading into the safe.
Goodness, that was a good one. Excuse me.
Aim for the breakers. Heading in.
I like how this is decently long for a trailer. Let go. It's great. It's fun. I'm intrigued. We want to start doing the org thing. We can free, so we can start talking about this. I did in PTU. Ooh. We'll probably start talking about it when we get on the in Discord. How's reasons?
It's getting hot in here.
It's getting hot in here.
Last one down.
So call up on your bros.
The core's exposed.
It is getting so hot. You gotta call them bros, dog. Tranquility targets away. Just wait, there's no, I'm sure. Ooh, got him. Oh shit. I forgot that they were gonna start having the Vandal show up. That's gonna be wild. Wild.
Move it, fighters.
Command call for some backup.
Damn.
Hell of a fight you've picked.
And drill cap ship as well. Yeah. That's a bunch of pit bulls. Golly. Okay, that's kind of dope. I didn't know the wings folded down like that. I'm glad to see that animation. See, I was actually curious if it was going to be Vanduul or people in Vanduul ships. So that's super cool to see.
Scumbags. That all you got? Going down to touch now. Everything on that. Don't stop. Keep firing.
Is he going to fly that into that ship? Ooh, boy. Was that 3 Tiburones flying by? Golly. Golly. That was pretty, though. For real. They took an Ironclad, which is the new ship, and they blew it up. Like where'd that command module come off? Yeah, right there. Like, they had a cap ship laser this thing to pieces with multiple lasers. It was like, bro, we gotta dip. We're not dying with the ship. We gotta go. Hey, welcome back, Corpse. Good to see you, man. Yali. Yali. Yeah.
Don't stop.
That was dope. That was dope. I like it. I like it a lot. And we're down to 13 gigs. All right, we're making moves. Let's go. Boom. What is this?
Live. To thrive.
Drake command modules, the new size 12 torpedo,
United
right?
In purpose.
Up yours. I can see that being something from Independence Day.
So how's that working out for you?
Hold on. That's what I get for talking.
United in purpose.
So how's that working out for you?
Golly.
Thought so.
Boy, talking some shit. Boy, talk your shit.
Don't you just love it when your united governing body retreats back to Saul, leaving the good, hard-working folks out here to hold the line?
Is that Drake's CEO? That makes so much sense about why Drake is the way that it is if this is the Drake CEO company in game. Because golly, he don't give a fuck. He like, is this your king?
Well, I mean, those parade uniforms aren't going to press themselves. Am I right?
Ooh.
Now is the time for DefenseCon 2956. It's about the crews who don't make the
Golly.
headlines. The pilots who don't take orders. The mechanics, the gunners, the haulers, the miners, the everyday heroes. This year, we build for them. Built by all your favorite manufacturers.
The
who
shade,
understand
absolutely.
That out here, you're your own backup.
Boy.
DefenseCon 2956. Stand up. And we'll stand with you.
Golly. Like, are they trying to make me like Drake the most out of all the manufacturers? Because, like, the beginning of this is absolutely some like, hey, fuck everybody but us. Listen to this shit.
To live. To thrive. United in purpose.
So how's that working out for you?
That alone is some bold shit. How's that working out for you? Not, huh? Huh.
Thought so.
Wow, I love it.
Don't you just love it?
Yeah,
when
I do.
your united governing body retreats back to Saul, leaving the good, hard-working folks out here to hold the line.
Shit.
Well, I mean, those parade uniforms aren't going to press themselves.
Shit.
Am I right?
Now is the time for DefenseCon 2956.
I can't front. If a CEO of an actual company went this hard, I would probably want to buy their products for real. This man came out and said, hey, how's that working out for you? I mean, we out here doing shit, but you know, you got to press your uniform somehow. And then they dipped. They left us out here to defend for ourselves. Huh. Interesting, that. Like, come on, bro. Like, sorry, they didn't, the UEE, they ain't gonna look out for you. We got you, though. The fuck? Gave 2013 Wendy's energy? Absolutely. Gave Wendy's social media accounts even still. Wendy's is still going hard on people. Roasting the fuck out of people. Thoroughly. Much like their never frozen beef patties. No, I'm not sponsored by Wendy's, but I feel like one of the things they always say is like, we don't freeze our meat. That's kind of fucking dope. That actually makes me want to go get a Wendy's burger right now, for real. Just listening to this dude talk about how they got left alone, left to fend for themselves by a fucking governing body. Like, yeah, they just left us out here. Huh. Shame about that shit. Like, how do you not respect it? Gotta respect it. Truly gotta respect it. And I don't got the words, man. I'm with it. I'm here for it. I am the target audience for this bro to roast all these companies, for real. Like, if we didn't have another 10 gigs, like, I want to watch this and dissect this video so thoroughly. Like, just out of principle. Contract working, I'm still waiting to get in. We still got 10.3 gigs left to download because they still aren't giving me any faster than 11.3 megs, which, to be fair, it's StarCitizen, man. Like, StarCitizen is that way. Like, when they have major updates, they have major updates. And everybody and their moms is just like,
I want to play.
And they play. And then it just is difficult to get in because everybody and their moms is like,
I want to play.
So servers get roasted for a little bit. We got to deal with it for a little bit. We'll be fine, but a little bit of sadness. We'll live, but got to deal with that little bit of sadness briefly. Briefly. Yes. Briefly. Yes. We are in trouble. All right. I still want to finish the rest of this again because I don't give a shit if it got loud and it got weird.
It's about the crews
Proper
who
ad-
don't make the headlines.
Yeah, the crews who just do shit.
The pilots who don't take orders. The mechanics, the gunners, the haulers, the miners, the everyday heroes. This
Golly,
year,
boy.
we build for them. Built by all your favorite manufacturers who understand that out here,
We are
you're
back
your
up.
own backup.
Ah!
DefenseCon 2956. Stand up. And we'll stand with you.
Golly, that's dope. I don't even like Drake like that, but they got me now. Only way it could have gone harder is if they snuck in, started playing Nucky Buck, right? Like, I absolutely want to go into this now. And like, if I can take the audio back out and just Nuck if you buck, why? Oh, I should just redo the voiceover and then do Nuck if you buck. Cause now that I've seen you make that point, it's like, no, that's absolutely how this ends. Pitbull Swarm is such a cool moment. It really is. Of course, your name is the Pipster. Nothing wrong with loving a Pitbull. Pitbulls are some of the best doggos in history. If you have never owned a pit bull, you do not understand. And realistically, when I say pit bull, the Americanized term for pit bull encompasses 5 separate breeds, all of whom are just good doggos. That the negativity is twofold. One is that people don't know how to train their dogs and don't care to learn how to train their dogs. And 2, there are 5 different breeds of dog that are categorized as pit bull in the United States. the American Pit Bull Terrier, the American Staffordshire Terrier, and there's like 3 other Staffy Terrier breeds that are all encompassing. And really, it also didn't help that for a considerable time, and probably still right now, when people get bit, if they don't know the breed of the dog, they just put Pibble in it. They just say it's a Pibble. And like, yeah, that's the breed. Fucking isn't. People also just want to come up and pet random people's dogs that are nowhere. Don't touch my doggo. Literally that. I don't know how people just be trying to reach out and touch dogs. It's like, did I tell you my dog was friendly? If my friendly is a guard dog, his job is to guard me. Cake is cake. In a zombie apocalypse, I'm not gonna agree with that. It is that. I'm gonna let you hold that though. That's all you, fam. You will not get a cosign from me on that. I have a very strict definition of cake. At least my preference of cake. And no, there will be no cake is cake. You know where they say cake is cake? Prison. You know where I've never been? Prison. You know where I'm trying to not go? Prison. You want to know why? Exclusive. Exactly this conversation. Why not? Because that's not how it works. It just isn't how it works. Saying cake is cake. Really, that just removes that. To me, that says all of, if that is your preference, why not act on it before the zombie apocalypse? Why does it have to be that you have to wait for a zombie apocalypse to get the cake that you would like? That seems like you're shortchanging yourself out of things that you love, which is unfair to you, I think. If you like cake in all its forms, start eating the cake now. Why you gotta wait for a zombie apocalypse?
To thrive.
Be yourself.
United.
Be
in
your
purpose.
self. That's what I think. I'm
So
a simple
how's that
dude.
working out for you?
I'm a simple dude. That point. the point in the chuckle. This dude can sell me on any ship.
When your united governing body retreats back to Saul, leaving the good, hard-working folks out here to hold the line. I mean, those parade uniforms aren't going to press themselves.
Golly, this is dope.
Am I right?
Now is the time for DefenseCon 2956.
Crews who don't make the headlines.
The pilots.
The
who don't
pilots.
take orders. The mechanics.
Hmm,
The gunners.
you know
The
who.
haulers. The miners. The everyday heroes. This year, we build for them.
Yeah.
Built by all your favorite manufacturers who understand that out here, you're your own backup. DefenseCon 2956. Stand up. And we'll stand with you.
All right, here we go. We've been waiting for.
Stop that. I told it to cancel. Why did it even do the... It's like, it's 4.8 out? It is. Talking about chocolate cake, I don't know what you're talking about. No. You're not as cool. Because also, if you were talking about chocolate cake, that means you don't like chocolate cake now. And that means that after the zombie apocalypse, you would just decide that, you know what, I'm going to eat chocolate cake even though I hate chocolate cake. To that I say...
Hey, yo, who mans is this?
Whose mans is this? Hey, yo, who mans is this? Whose mans? Snag the ironclad for 300 before that crazy price increase. I mean, happens. You're really pushing his... Where is it? Where is it? Where's my sound effect? Oh, come on, give me the... Where is it? Which one? Where is it? Where did I put it? It's there somewhere. Did I not put it back? Oh, man. Oh, man. That's not quite what I thought it was. I'm sad. Oh, well. In the meantime. If you are a person deciding to come into the stream and suggest pushing Scam Citizen, I must let you know that we've been playing this game for over a decade. And scams have a tendency to not exist when it comes to video games, which means that if it exists then it can't really be a scam. If it's getting better, then it can't really be a scam, because scams have a tendency to be, and are notorious for, not getting better because they are as close to vaporware as humanly possible. So, yeah.
Someone cooked here.
That was me. 3.17 was the best. I would disagree. I feel like 3.17 around that time frame, it was before it was around full planetary landings, but like the amount of work that they put into it since then has been sky high. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. There's something in Steam you might want to look at. Cool. All right, when I get out of full screen, we'll see it. Probably. Oh, we're only down to 5 gigs now.
Hell yeah.
5 gigos, 5 gigarinos. It's the last working Siege of Orison. Oh, they literally said that the Siege of Orison is getting an update soon. And I'm pretty sure I played it since 3.17. And it worked because I played it. So I don't know. But also, man, there's so many updates for this game and so many things that have been changed and added and tweaked. I don't know, man. If that's your favorite time to have played Star Citizen, by all means, I'll support you in that. I hope you get to the feeling that you got in 3.17 soon, because they haven't stopped making the game. The game is continuously updated and added to, as referenced by the entire ASD series of missions. Like, the fact that the ASD missions exist is wild to me. So, I don't know. I personally am excited about everything that they've been putting into play, and I'm very excited about seeing more as it continues to expand and be developed, and all of it excites me, man. So I don't know if I may not be the target audience for the term scam citizen. I don't know. Not me personally. Not me personally. Contracts tab is completely blank. Aha. So that's what somebody was asking about earlier. Interesting. 4.1 gigs. So I wonder how long the contracts tab's going to be down. Also, now that we're not on YouTube videos anymore, let's unmute this, because at this point, with 4 gigs left, we're just going to not open another video so that we can just get done with this. Also, why do I have so many motherfucking icons on my desktop? I thought I turned the Steam add an icon to the desktop when you install the game off. So now I got to go double check that shit, because we had a stupid amount of icons. Like, for why? For why? There is no reason. There is no reason. Oh shit, I got Retro Rewind. I forgot that I had Retro Rewind. Why are there so many gaming snakes on my gaming plane? That's a great question. Get all these gaming snakes off of my gaming plane. Like, I mean, it's just a rule. It's a rule of life, really, I think. Yep. Oh, so many icons. I just got to delete. It feels so much better. Excuse me. Sorry for the sneeze. Okay, the stuff that's up here, I'll leave up here. It's pretty good stuff. It's pretty good stuff. Blah, bra, bra, bra. Bless. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ooh. Ooh. I pulled up the referral page, and there's a new referral for DefenseCon. I forgot about this shit. There's only one way to make DefenseCon 2956 even better. Bring a friend. Recruit a new crewmate from May 14th through 27th, and you will score a Drake Dragonfly with cold fire paint, plus an in-game defense gun gear pack for your pal. Bro. That thing is $5. That thing is $5. So they get this, I get this. That seems like a dub, I think. That seems fairly double-licious. Double-licious. It's right. Double-licious. And then we're working toward the 25 so we can get the Enemy of the Empire statue, so we can get that fancy Vandulius. The Vandulius Maximus. Blah, blah, blah. And eventually we really are gunning for the Mist Raptor. The Street Sweeper, come on, bro. It's not even in the game yet, I don't think, but it exists, and I want it because reasons. Because reasons. I also want this. I feel like I already have one of those, so I can't really be... I'm not even... Now, the Stinger, I would like. I feel like we have a scythe. Oh, no, we have the Blade and the Glaive. Was better years ago when both got the ship. Agreed. But at the same time, like it does give like 60 G's to you in the beginning if you're a new player, which is pretty dope. Not so much like there was way less money in the referral kits earlier on. Also, what the fuck was I even looking for? 2.2 gigs? Nice. Oh, it wasn't referrals. What was I looking for? Boom. I was gonna go look at my hanger to see what I would melt for the ironclad if I were to melt anything with ironclad. So let me go look at my hanger. Let's see my standalone ships. We got the hover quad Coremore. We got the Dragonfly Star Kitten. Those are going nowhere. P-52 Merlin seems like a great like LTI token because it's a referral chip. The only thing I get sad about is when you melt something and you make it into a referral ship, or you melt it to a ship that is a referral ship, you cannot melt that any further. You can only CCU it up. Flight suit looks good. The red joint? Oh, the Switch drops suit. Oh, let me go look that up. All right, so we're at 30% of the Tailwind flight suit. So about this drop, I'm glad that we have this page. Boom, boom, boom. DefenseCon 2956 Twitch drops. Twitch drops are back for the DefenseCon 2956 from May 14th through the 27th. Watching the drops enabled StarCitizen stream for a total of 4 hours to unlock the Tailwind Murray Cup flight suit and helmet for free. That's kind of fire. Tune in, gear up, and enjoy the show. We already linked the accounts, so I'm good personally. 2 Trill, what up? Log into the site, link them, get them linked. Now that's a pretty fit for real. That is, holy shit. I don't really like a lot of neon, right? But I fucks with that for real. You can ask whatever question you want, Trill. Ask away. I'm a big fan of answering questions. Also, Jerry, I see you. What up, man? I got your email. Ahoy, hoy. Hey, what up? It has a good contrast. It does. Like, also, I see the Mirai on there. Yeah. We got Mirai Origin. So this is straight up a Murray Cup. Like, they're like, let's get all these fighters. I don't even fuck with it, but I love it. What's the controversy with Wicklow? I don't understand it. I feel like it's partially because when it comes to Wicklow, a lot of people have been frustrated with Wicklow. At least from what I've gathered is that like sometimes you submit things to Wicklow and it doesn't count. So that sounds like a bit of a frustration. But also it's just like to get the big things just takes a lot of work, a lot of in-game work. But yeah, we were looking at what I would CCU to put hands on to the Ironclad, and we got a Vulture MSR. Now the MSR might be a decent choice. I want to keep the MSR, but I would probably consider CCU and the MSR to something else. I do like the Guardian. I might consider CCU and the Guardian to something else. Hey, we got Yeti. Appreciate that, Severino. I don't know if you shared it because it doesn't show me some of these things. I don't get the sound effects all the time, but appreciate you. This wipe confirms my distrust of the work versus reward for Wicklow. Why is that? Never messed around with it. Thanks for explaining. No worries. Explain, Trouble. Because like I feel like it is a lot of work to get to stuff. Sacrilege. That's why I said I consider. Nomad, consider. I didn't say I would. I would consider for the Ironclad. Come on. I feel like the MSR still needs a touch of love. I feel like a lot of the ships need a touch of love. It's supposed to be the in-game content for 1.0. Wicklow? Yeah, that makes sense. That actually tracks. To do a lot of work on once you finish all the primary missions and shit, that actually makes sense. I'm not against that. I just feel like it does take a long time. I think when you're 2 of the Ironclad, you're going to like it. Oh, I'm expecting to. We got the Steve. We got the Avenger Titan Renegade. Never going anywhere. Pulse, never. Hornet Mark II. I can't melt this? Okay, there. Yeah, I can. How much would that package go for? 160? Because I love the Hornet Mark II, but I do love the FAC Lightning more. So I could see myself getting rid of the Hornet Mark II as an option. Feels the same as the crafting stuff, like getting all 1,000 quality components, armor, weapons, in-game stuff. Oh, guaranteed. Tons of grind for the stuff that will get wiped and has been buggy in the past. I mean, if it's supposed to be in-game content, that makes sense. But also, I feel like they didn't melt any of your ships that you got in this wipe from Wicklow. They'll probably get wiped later, but not yet. So, no, I sound like a chud, but I love the MSR and can't wait for a remaster, rework, gold standard. That's literally what I'm waiting for, no man. That's part of the reason why I have not gotten rid of it yet, because it's fucking dope. The Zeus Mark II. Would I melt the Zeus Mark II? I have the Galaxy. It's not even going to show me my exchange? How dare you? Now, I know they're reworking the 600i. Part of me would consider CCUing the 600i to the Ironclad. Matter of fact, I named one. Hell yeah. Didn't they decide to wipe Wicklow ships too? I thought they decided not to wipe Wicklow ships. They did wipe Wicklow. That's why people are mad. Which starter would you suggest, a World Mark II or the DefenseCon War Bond Cutter? I feel like between the two. That's not the one I was trying to look at. I think they're both great options because of the fact that they're both inexpensive ships. Just value-wise, if you've not gotten a game package, I would say that for $6 more to get 2 suits of armor and a web, this would be the better choice. Ship-wise, I feel like the Cutter is a great ship. It is a fantastic, it's Drake. They have a fantastic hull. They have a
Fantastic.
This thing will live through a bunch of shit. So, yeah. The Royal Mark II, though, is the most recent ship to be added to the game that is a starter. And it is fan-fucking-tastic. It's impressive. It's got, like, the engineering already equipped in it. I don't know if the Cutter does, but, like, they've done a really good job of balancing out all of the capabilities. But if you consider the fact that it's only $6 more to get the Cutter, and they gave you all that extra armor, it's probably a reason why they decided to still have this one be what it is. Because it's a $60 ship, and it's also a $60 ship, but I also feel like flight-wise, visually, I like the Aurora Mark II more. And the fact that the Aurora Mark II does have the modules that you can and will be able to get in game to make it something else. Like you have the cargo module, but then there's also the, what was that module? It was combat module, I think it was. So like, all right, cool. I'll hold off till the ad's done. $609 is safe. My reclaimer is in danger of becoming an Iron Chad. Right. I don't see. That's why, like, I don't have a reclaimer, so I'm not mad at that. But yeah, I feel like the Zeus Mark II, I wouldn't be mad at not having. I want to see what the Zeus Mark II feels like. Because remember, I'm a big fan of the bounty hunting. I had a Hawk. The Hawk being CCU to the Zeus Mark II explains everything about my goals. Got an enable Carrack, and I never fly it because I'm scared I'll crash it. Malcolm, my primary StarCitizen package is the UEE Exploration 2948 pack. I will never melt it because there is no value. I've CCU'd a bunch of stuff in this pack to something else completely. It started with the Carrack. This is an $885 pack, which to buy a Carrack, I feel like costs more than that. Zeus disappointed me. I feel like the Zeus Clipper was dope. So the only reason I CCU'd the Clipper to something else is because the Hermes. I only CCU'd out of the Clipper because the Hermes is dope. Carrack was my first love, still have it, but they haven't done right by the Carrack. I feel like once we get to gold standard, we're gonna get a bit more love to the Carrack. The pack's not unmeltable anymore. Ooh, damn, I didn't even see that. Oh, well, no, it is. I can't only melt it probably because of the value that it is right now. Because I got my Carrack, Dragonfly Black, got the Cyclone RN. I CCU'd whatever this was to the Galaxy, and I CCU'd whatever this was to the Raft, so that whoever gets the Hermes from me, I'm going to CCU the Raft to the Hermes. Actually, I might melt the Hermes CCU, keep the Raft, and then that Hermes CCU becomes store credit. So let's talk about body kit stuff for the Shiv. Are they planning to add it to other ships? I feel like they're probably testing the waters. and if people like it, it'll do it. It has Squadron 42. That's also why it's my primary pack. Like it's not going anywhere. This pack is going nowhere. This is not a going to melt it situation. I'm never gonna melt this. Also, the AMD Never Settle Space Edition with the Mustang Omega AMD Edition and the Saber Raven Intel Edition. I'm keeping both of them shits. Keeping fucking
Both of them.
So these 3 packs are never going anywhere. And it really, everything above it is giveaway. Elite Dangerous made tons of money off ship kits, so I don't see why StarCitizen wouldn't. Exactly. It would be silly to not. It would be absolutely silly to not. How's the Raven older than the Omega? Because the Raven, I got this from the homie after I had the Saber Raven. I had the Saber Raven first. What up, Knight? Appreciate the heart me. Welcome to the
community.
Also, the low zone sniper rifle noise. Ship kits are purely cosmetic, so no drama. Exactly. Any package of Squadron 42 cannot be bought back now. I'd hesitate to melt StarCitizen only package at this point too. I'm not melting shit. Also appreciate the follow, Nomad. Still have my 600 I1 from Baron years ago. It's never going away. The only reason I'm even considering any of this is because wait. I didn't even click the thing that I was trying to do. Let me see. I can type out iron. Ironclad. And then, damn, even that's the huge difference. Good Lord. Now, if I melted, maybe if I melted what was the other ship? Hey, we got the follow from Conceived in Sin.
Damn.
Somebody's parents weren't married. Like, but yeah. I think it was the Hornet, because I would melt the Hornet just because I have an F7C lighting or F8C lighting. That's it. It's the only reason I would melt that. The Zeus Mark II Clipper, or the MR, I'm looking forward to them doing the bounty gameplay so that we can see that MR in action. Who did not claim their 125 alpha? That's a great question. Ironclad prices went up. Glad I paid an upgrade. Have a paid upgrade waiting for me. See, I should have gotten that, but I wouldn't have known what I was CCUing to it yet at the time. Because even now we're having this discussion and I'm like, fuck it, man. Fuck it. Like, it's a problem. It's a problem. But yeah, that 160, the 600i would be straight to it. No delays, no questions, no ifs, no ands, no buts. 600i would slide. But I do like my 600i, man. So like if I take this off and then sort by highest price, that's the best one I have. I'm not getting rid of the Galaxy. I'm never getting rid of the Glaive. The Moth? Fuck no. I mean, actually, I think the Moth is a giveaway. Pretty sure the Moth is a giveaway.
Wow, been longer than the sub-length that I've been here, but hard to believe it has been that long.
Appreciate
Thanks
shit
for
out of
being you and for accepting that StarCitizen accidental vid chat.
You're good, man.
XD.
This is the way.
Thanks so much for continually coming to hang out in the stream and for continually supporting my ability to remain a full-time entertainer. I am absolutely honored for the opportunity to entertain you for so long. That's a long time, fam. So coming back and then being entertained by your boy for that long is, to me, an absolute honor, because you don't have to show up here. The only thing I could ever ask of anybody is to come hang out with us for a little bit. And you've done that ridiculously. So thank you for continuing to do so. But yeah, if I were to melt anything, it still wouldn't. I don't think it would. Like, I don't see any ships that I would guarantee be comfortable with leaving. The Hull-B is definitely a giveaway. The Blade is going nowhere because Blade. Ashton with the 85 months of it.
This is the way.
85 months is a long time. Can we get some primes in chat, please and thanks. Please and thanks. Can't wait to see my Iron Chad though. Hey, congrats on the Iron Chad, fam. I want my Rastra. I also want people to get those Rastras ASAP. That's a dope ship. The Mercury Starlancer Max. Now, there's a ship that I would heavily consider CCUing, because the Starlancer Max is there for storage. It's for transport. That one could go and I'd be fine with it. Starlancer Max would definitely go, right? Because the reason that I don't like Starlancer Max is because it has the fucking pillars that the Caterpillar has that fucks with the ability to store more shit. Just keep everything and start a ship fundraiser. Man, CCU stands for Cross Chassis Upgrade Pipster. That's literally what this page is. It allows you to, if I got a ship that had, for example, appreciate the follow, Malcolm. If I got a ship that was valued at $150, and another ship came out that was valued at 170, and I wanted that other ship more than I wanted my first ship, I could literally select this screen, select the ship that I have, the ship that I would consider getting, and then do a cross chassis upgrade to basically get the difference between the two. Kraken in 2027 is going to go nuts. I think it might be available in game shops, unlike Polaris and Idra. Possibly. I still want the Kraken. I feel like if I were going to start a fundraiser, it would probably be for the Kraken. Like, I was talking about wanting the Starlancer Max, and somebody tipped me to get the Starlancer Max that day. I am not balling like that, so I can't do it. But if I were to get a ship, it would probably be the Kraken over the Ironclad. Oh, no worries, Pipster. I'm a firm believer in explanation, right? Like, I used to teach at a collegiate level. So for me, it is so important to be able to explain things. So if I don't talk about what is supposed to be, then I feel like I'm doing a disservice to everybody involved. So at most, the Starlancer Max, if I decided to go with the Ironclad Assault, would be $400. And I've seen that we got a couple ships that I could be comfortable melting. The F7A Hornet would be $160. And then the Zeus Mark II would be rough, but it'd be $180. So that's $340. So then I have to find one more ship in here that I'd be comfortable melting. That isn't a ship that I can't melt anymore. Keep the Hornet, melt the Zeus. That's the problem. I would have to melt both. What subject did you teach? I taught game design. Actually, it was a bunch of different subjects. If you've ever heard of Full Sail University, I taught in the what used to be digital media and is now the digital arts and design degree program. So for a good amount of time, I taught web technology, so like HTML, CSS, PHP, ActionScript back when Flash was still a thing. And then I switched to game design and then taught game design, taught people how to make games in the Unreal Development Kit. And then we switched over to Unity. So I taught C# for a little bit. So yeah, now it was a bunch of stuff. And I stopped teaching games to stream full time because I ended up doing this while I was teaching. Thoughts of the Hammerhead with a laser? Yeah. But yeah, I get it. Magic Zipper, the F7A is rare. Yes. But like, if I were to make this decision right now, based on my current, not that one, based on my current set of ships, it would be a difficult choice because I got to find things that I have at CCU that were referrals. Because I feel like that's part of the problem, right? The Starlancer Max, if I get rid of the Starlancer Max package, now I could get rid of this whole package because if I don't have a Starlancer Max, I don't need to paint anymore. So then I get 225, which is a solid move. And then just ignore the referral bonus. Let me just do this. So then I can just not look at the referral options because those can't change. Save up in game for one of the other ships, wait 90 days and get the ship with in-game money. Oh no, don't get twisted, Hellfire. That's literally my ultimate goal. I have a secondary account that only has a cutter, specifically so that I can do a 0 to hero run and not have everything. The reason I have this account is because when I started playing, I didn't understand that it would be a Kickstarter that I would want to continue to support so that I could continue to do more things. So this account is more like, this is my I support StarCitizen account. Because when I taught at Full Sail, I literally had enough money to buy ships to give away. So that's what we did. We bought ships, gave them away, and we still support the game. There are so many ships I want to buy right now. Sulin, Golem, Cutter, Rambler, all in my car right now. Or do what we're supposed to do, buy it in game. FAC is going nowhere, but if I did, it would be Tree Hundo. And that was with store credit. We ignore the referrals because we can't change any of those. The Legionnaire, see, I would be comfortable melting the Zeus because the Legionnaire exists. So if I melted the Starlancer Max package, that's 225. And if I melted the Zeus, that'd be 180. So then I would take us just over the 400. Frisky Alien, what up, fam? Go follow Frisky Alien. Just do it. Bought the Assault, the Pitbull. I'm going to CCU the M80 to the M80, debating, melting stuff or tipping on, but I don't know. Hope you're having a happy and hydrated and having a wonderful day. I am one of those things because I did not refill this after I drank all of my iced coffee. Get that almost 5K in. Yeah. How does your contract work in game? From what I've seen from people who have talked about the contracts page is empty. 100% with you on that. All I have is my original Aurora package on this account. Just snooping through what's available right now. Like I do like the 10-year insurance options, though. Some of these packages come with. Yeah, I try to, if I get a ship, I try to get the LTI just because why would you not get LTI? But yeah, all of this is predicated on me. I actually would get more toward this ship by just melting the whole Starlancer Max package and then getting the Ironclad Assault Standard or the Ironclad Regular Standard. Because we're not doing Warbond. We don't have Warbond money. So Tree Fitty is definitely melt the whole Starlancer pack, and then that's 225, and then actually no, because then that changes it because it's not just 350. So then we start from the bottom, so it's 225, and then we still got to melt both of those other ships, the Hornet and and that's still not gonna be enough because though it was 180, 160, so 180, 160, and 225 gets us to 520, like 550. So we got to get a $50 ship to melt to properly get the Ironclad. And spend $0. That's the key. Spend $0 out of pocket is the goal, right? It's the ultimate goal. I don't want to spend any money, but I want to come out with that ship. And I'm not getting rid of the FAC Lightning. That's the only reason I'm comfortable getting rid of the Hornet. See, now that. No, I'm never getting. I could buy the Vulture in game because we got enough to do that. If we the Vultures being at 175, we could actually get rid of. We could melt the whole Starlancer pack for 225. So that takes it down to 200 left. Melt the Zeus, which would get it to 180. So then we're only down by $20. You need your F8 and an F7. See your Prospector package was upgraded to an F7 there. That's what I was talking about. The F8C was the one I was going to keep. I was going to melt both the Hornet Mark II and the Clipper. Not the Clipper, the Zeus Mark II. No, the Zeus MR. So like at the end of the day, it would come down to melting the Zeus. I would try not to melt. I could melt the Titan Renegade. The only reason I even have it is because I wanted to keep one of the Titans available. Because I like the Titan, man. But also, I could just buy the Titan with in-game money. I feel like the F8A is going to be a Squadron 42 thing. And also, isn't the F8A a civilian version of that ship? Oh, no, the F8C is a civilian version because C, civilian. So the Pacific Aurora MR I have is the Miscall A, the Dragonfly Black for someone who wants to be a salvager. What should I have? Aurora MR. Miscall A, Dragonfly Black. I feel like if you want to be a salvager, Vulture is the move, really. The Salvation is dope, but the Salvation is very much a starter. Your Zeus is LTI by the books of it, so you could melt the Starlancer, upgrade the Zeus. True. Then I wouldn't have to melt it. Let me look at the Starlancer, or let me look at the Zeus. Do I have a paint in there? I think that's the only thing that's like keeping me. Like that's the reason I was cool with melting the Starlancer is because paint. Do I have an extra paint in there? No, that's literally just. I mean, I got a Hawk model and poster, so then we keep this as an LTI token, and then we take the Starlancer Max, which doesn't have LTI, which is actually a great reason to do this instead. You want a Vulture and a hauler like the Raft, then work up to a month. That part. All of the above. And also, we got the Hollywood 3XL with a heart me. Welcome back to the community. And yeah, 4.8 was a white bombastic. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, absolutely a Vulture. The Vulture's not a choice. I feel like the Vulture is, if you're gonna do any of that.
T-Pain. Mr. Grimm, welcome back with 114 fucking months of sub support.
This is the way.
That is 9.5 years. That's a long fucking time. I'm absolutely honored that you continue to support the stream like that and you, a friend. Do you really need an Ironclad though? I don't need any of this shit, for real. I'm just looking at the math of if I was going to get an Ironclad, because realistically, we have the Ironclad to load up and try out. All I'm saying is, if I get into the Ironclad and I like it more than the 600i, I mean, technically, I'm doing all this. No, if I like it more than the Starlancer Max, because the reason I have the Starlancer is because I do like hauling. I want to have a ship that has a lot of haul space, which is why we got the Hermes. But also, this will be bigger than that. This will be bigger than the Hermes, for real. Way bigger than the Hermes. Been here since World of Warship days. Hey, yo, that's right. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. My original package was upgraded to the cutter. Can spend 15 now and change my base cutter to a golem. This is tempting. No. I'm going to stop you on that. The golem is dope. It is solely a mining ship, and you got to take stuff to, like, to be fair, a lot of the ships require refining, but, like, I feel like you can take the little containers off, but I haven't seen it done. Because you got to land somewhere, you got to land at one of the locations and then adjust. And like, hey, look, do this thing real quick. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Also, to be fair, I feel like the golem is inexpensive enough to get a golem in game. Remember, you can rent ships. So all of this is really just me being, and we got them go populars. That's a lot of go populars. Appreciate you, fam. Simply Racy with a follow. Appreciate you. So yeah, we're talking about a lot of stuff that doesn't necessarily need to happen and can really be done with in-game money. But like, I don't know, man. Welcome to Love Hats. Show some love. Appreciate you, Hollywood, fam. If you haven't followed Hollywood 3XL, fix it. Hollywood's one of the dopest humans in existence. So you absolutely should be following him already. Load that thing. See, I love how much it looks like me. Stupid good. Talking about practice. Golem's only 1 million game, super cheap comparatively. Absolutely. What about cutter to cutter Rambler for $5? I feel like the cutter Rambler, you lose a little bit of cargo space. Balance it out. Need the glasses. I mean, to be fair, I'll take the glasses off when we FOIP. So if I pull this, holy shit. FOIP is actually pretty decent right now. I don't think I've ever seen FOIP this decent in the menus. Good Lord. That's actually pretty decent. I'm kind of mad at it for real. Mad, but not mad. It's a weird balance because it looks like it's, oh, and I haven't even zoomed it in yet. Holy shit. Hold on. Let's do this and then pull up the camera so we can put it to the proper view. Yeah. Bet money. That looks way better. Ooh, look at it. Ooh, damn. Yeah, it's enable preview. Oh yeah, the game's being used by the game, so we're good. What's the referral code? If you decide to play the game, there's a free fly happening right now. But if you decide to use the referral code, 2 things happen. 1, you get, if you pick up a package, you get a fit in game. You get a fit. So let me pull up a page real quick. Is one of these them? No. But we could just pull up the referral page real quick. It's an easy game. Oh, wait, did I close that tab? I did. I'm silly. Oh, no, that was the drops tab. So if we go to referral program, 2 things happen. 1, you get, I think it's 50 grand of in-game credits. But you also get, since it's Drake DefenseCon, you get, man, open image in new tab. Quit playing. Rude. Not even gonna do it. But yeah, you get this fit. I get this hovercraft. And you get like 50 grand. Yep, 50 grand of in-game money. So it's kind of a bonus. I also get a number next to my name that says, hey, DJ told one more person to play StarCitizen. And if the more people that find out about StarCitizen through me, the more stuff I get. So we're at 17 right now. Who the fuck? Was this 16 earlier? Did somebody literally just do the thing? Who just bought some shit? They're in a different date right now. Appreciate you, Nick Sereno. Thank you very much. So we should have this now. Like, yeah, there it is. So I have this now because somebody used the referral code. Appreciate you. Speaking of Drake, he didn't learn his lesson. He dissed Kendrick again, apparently on his new album. Weird move for someone who sues for diss songs. It really is. Also, me and the stylist are considering costumes this year for Halloween that we will talk about as we get closer to Halloween. I feel like when I tell people that it's going to make so much more sense to show pictures. 3 referrals from the free Gladius. Can't wait to cross that threshold and have a permanent light fighter right. Yeah, we're going to be a little bit till we get there, but we're working on it. Now, to be fair, I have been in the referral program for StarCitizen for a long time, so I'm slightly frustrated that we haven't gotten more this year, but overall we got 382 citizens in the game. So I'm pretty happy about what we've gotten done. Right? Like we got a lot of stuff that we started off with. We got the gimbals and guns, badges. We got the surf and turf. They don't even use the fish tank in game anymore. The Gladius in gold. So we got the Gladius ages ago. The Arena Commander racing package, which these are Arena Commander ships. We got the Misk Reza. Do I even still have that ship? I feel like I didn't CCU it to something else. Upgrades. Oh, I'm pretty sure I have. Oh, Razor the Raft. See? That's what it was. I was gonna upgrade the raft. So if I melt this, that's another $45. And then the raft to Hermes. Whoa, chill that shit out. So that's $55 that we can get right there. And the library upgrade, we don't even have one of those anymore. 382 people is genuinely mad. I mean, I've been playing this game for a decade. So I've been referring people to StarCitizen for a good long while. 3 referrals from the... Look, we already got that one. So then, boom. We got the Dogfighter in the Vandal. That's the Blade. And then that's the Glaive. I think that's... Yeah, that one's not the Blade. It doesn't have a blade look on the wing. That's definitely the Blade. That's the Glaive. And then this is the next one I'm working for. So if we get to 500, since I got the Legacy package already, since I got the Legacy situation, then we end up getting the Hurricane and the Terrapin, which I would very much love to get there. Time to open the spreadsheet. Yeah. I want Million Mile High Club access, but I don't foresee getting 1042 yet. Maybe a little bit for that one. Maybe a little bit. But yeah. The referral code gets you stuff. We refer people to the game. If you refer people to the game, you get the same thing. It's just being a streamer. When they came up with the program, it was like, obviously I'm trying to get referrals. Also, if you get one referral, this is probably the dopest referral bonus you could get. Like this suit of armor and backpack you get for referring one person in the game. If you did that and didn't get any other referrals, you still have a super rare thing that you have to have referred somebody to even get that set. And then 2 recruits get you an electric SMG. And then 4 gets you the Pulse, which is that's a hover bite with a turret on the front. And then we got the assault rifle for 5. So they make it pretty good for you to get a decent amount of stuff in the game. I think it's pretty decent personally. Also, that voice looks great. Good God. Oh. I'm not touching that tutorial. Not right now. And since it's an event, we're starting at Area 18. Normally we would start at Lorville. But like, I need them to put more planets in the game. So actually I'm not gonna play it yet. I'm gonna let them shaders optimize. I'm gonna let them optimize them shaders. You plan to use a CCU minigame or a SIG found a way to close those sale gaps? I don't know. Magic Zipper? I don't know. I feel like there was a plugin that it would adjust it. We can do what we want. And it would show you like the path to do it based on certain ships. But also, I don't know, man. You look gorgeous today, Queen. Material girl. Appreciate you. Appreciate the compliment. Even those, I don't know if that's trying to be underhanded. I don't care. Looking good today is looking good today. Appreciate you. We had a complete wipe. Yes. I thought they weren't wiping Wicklow, but apparently they did. So sadness. CCUgame.app. There was last years ago. Haven't looked into it recently. Yep. See, I'm still logged in. Looks like you haven't loaded any data yet. Let me just go ahead and hide this because I don't know what level of shit it's gonna ask for. It's gonna ask for. Because obviously I've signed up. Updating what's the tactical strike stuff about. It's a mission path that does cool shit. We kept blueprints. I'm actually happy they kept blueprints. Kind of glad for that too. Is that like, why are you glad for that? Quote, I'm curious. I know I saw people mad about it yesterday and I just hadn't looked into it, but I am curious and curious. Actually, I need to do more to figure out where to get the blueprints, man. There's stuff that I want to get. How the fuck do I even do this? back to this tab. We're still at 70% on the shaders. So I was trying not to load in the game until the shaders got updated. Local mode only. Also refresh. Let's get the current RSI store offerings. Whenever your hanger buyback changes. So bring this over to here. I don't think it's going to be a difference in between those pages. Other than that little pop up there. And then close that. And then go back to this again. Close this again. Refresh. Hanger. Don't want people mad. I plan to make some of the armor I have blueprints for, but so many new ones to get to. The fact that they have more armor in the blueprint pool is fucking silly because we have like 4 blueprints. We got like 4. Very little. It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild. Mark all as red. And then let me go to my hanger, see what they show. I don't want to link to my hanger. Dope. We got the referral dragonfly. Appreciate you, whoever copped the game, fam. Like, cause I do like a dragonfly. Oh, this is my hanger. Holy shit. I didn't even realize this is literally my hanger. Until I saw the Aurora Mark II. Because I feel like because it's got the giveaway in there. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? So I actually would not be mad at melting the Titan Renegade. Like, I like the Titan. I keep it for smaller ships, but like, wouldn't be mad at losing it. We have a lot of referral bonuses. The Hermes, that's still a giveaway. Let's see, LTI, what do we got? LTI, concepts. The Galaxy, Legionnaire, Ranger CV. I can't wait till they put the Ranger in game. And the Zeus Mark II. I forgot I had a G12 in there. Jeez. Flight ready. CCU chain. Loner? Okay. Hanger. Actually, found the game times of tomorrow. Most of the duping was to get Wicklow turn in, so it kind of made sense to me to nuke it all. That makes sense then. That might be exactly why. If it was for Wicklow turn-ins, that makes perfect sense. Like, obviously they would melt it. Like, fuck
everything.
That would track. Okay, those are done. Let me click play game. Let me go grab my water and then fill it and then put something else in here. Probably some more iced coffee. BRB. Fam, have I mentioned how much I love the fact that when they load you up anymore, they load you in your
fucking hanger?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Big fucking sight. I absolutely love the fact that we can show up in the hangar anymore. Let's go. Appreciate it. Thanks. Saves like 20 minutes. Exactly.
Exactly.
Especially during a free fly. I feel like it's probably during the free fly because I feel like a lot of the times you wake up in the dorms, but also that may be because it's not a station that you have made your home station. It's possible. Festive copium display. What the fuck? What the fuck do we got? Carmilla Knight saying, fam. Oh, I forgot about that. That's from the Coremore shit. Bro, we're going to have to start designing our hangars. It's been a lot of stuff. Couldn't get back in the game back to zero. Yep. The wipes happen. To be fair, wipes do not happen often. The last wipe we had was when they launched fucking Pyro. 2 years ago? Also, fam, you know the rules. You see a check them out. Magic Zipper's in chat. Dude, you know what to do. I shouldn't even have to tell you. Hey. Come on, man. You don't have to leave. Am I too loud? You ain't got to leave, bro. It was November 24th. Right. So, like, that's some years. Technically, like a year and a half. But still, a long fucking time. And before that, it was a long fucking time. They don't do this very often. You know, there's no point in grinding this game if the wipe was almost constant. Yeah. A year and a half. And even that wipe wasn't full. Grind away. Although, to be fair, at any point before 1.0, they could make that decision, but I feel like they said ages ago that they would prefer to not set up people who were doing work on doing a bunch of things for failure. They're like, some people don't have a lot of free time and don't have a lot of time that they can dedicate to StarCitizen. So they didn't want to set those people up to be playing a game that they couldn't play. They didn't want you to be in a bad situation. So they're like, no, let's not do that. I fucking love that. I love the fact that they considered people's time. Now, I feel like most of the reason that they had to patch or they had to wipe is because we're getting to the point where there's going to be things that need to be adjusted for the proper continuation of a fair economy. And with all the duping that happened, they had to do something. They have to balance things. If people were duping things and the duping was to get Wicklow shit, that actually makes sense why they would wipe all the Wicklow shit. Frustrating as fuck, but makes sense. Right? I can't be mad at it if that's why they did it. I want to be mad at it, absolutely. But I can't. I can't. I don't want to be mad at it. Which other, how do we choose which inventory we're in? Because I did a thing. I clicked the thing and then fucked it up. Good job, Self. New player was the best field to get credits up fast. I mean, starting off with getting box missions is a solid choice. Once you have enough to rent a ship, you could rent a hauler. Not a hauler. You could rent a salvager and then sell off your salvage. To me, that's what I normally do. I don't know the min-maxing version of like, let me get the best version of everything. I don't have a system like that. But what I do have is, how the fuck did I break this? Used to be 1.1. Fix it. But yeah, there's so much. The last wipe they gave out AUEC for playtime. Small reimbursement this time would have been nice. I feel like they'll probably do that. Can't get it to install. We waited for like an hour and a half to download the patch, so it makes sense. All right, we're in our draws, but you know what? Let's see if we can pull it up.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Yeah. Ensure loadout is dope. That's dope. That's very dope. Bounty hunting sounds fun, but might cost me a lot of credits. I mean, keyword might. You can do some of the early bounty missions. Try them out. Haven't played much since they first added salvage, but the Vulture just printed money at the time. It doesn't print money in the same way, but it is still pretty dope. Like, was it timing you out with the 2K error from the launcher? No. But I was only able to download like 11 megs a second, which this is a fiber household, so I was pissed. I had like 15 mil from just playing the events, 100% resource drive. Fam, do you know how weird it is to be down to 39,500 credits? I don't know if I can properly explain to you how weird it is to be down to 39,500 credits. Appreciate the follow before tomorrow. Welcome back to the trenches. Oh, I've never been against the trenches. Box deliveries, and if they still exist, you can feel comfortable in the dark areas and spacewalks and the missions to search for people. You're not wrong. We all broke right now. Oh, I'm with it. I'm never against starting from zero in a game that is not out. Now, if it had released, I'd be sad. But like, we good right now. This is acceptable right now. Sig tax season is upon us. I mean, every company's tax season is upon us. Let's keep it a bug. Paralysis, appreciate that Subarino.
This is the way.
8 months of support is a long time. Thank you very much for continually supporting the broadcast. Good looking out. Thank you much. 600 for squad prime points for your sub. If you haven't typed in exclamation squad and you're on Twitch, it's probably a good time to do it. God, nothing is big. That's a lot of engines. Jesus. Like the game, my friends are saying they just get home and download the patch. Dope. There has to be a button to fix this. There is something to readjust this to put it back to what it's supposed to be. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we'll deal with it. Actually, I could just pull some armor in one of the side joints. We'll do that. Shirtless. In your drawers. Do work. Might not be yours to fix. Back in issues with why contracts aren't working. I mean, that happens. It happens on occasion. Let's put that down real quick. Let's get voice text set up again. Apparently, there's a difference in V2 versus V1 in regards to activation keys. Trying to get my configuration set up again while StarCitizen downloads. Nice. I get it. Transfer complete. Oh yeah, it's patch day. That explains so much of this. Patch day is always a problematic day. Patch day is a very dangerous day. Garbage day is a very dangerous day. Big ups if you get that reference. Somebody gets that reference. I'm sure of it. They have contracts. Have they wiped yet? Yes, they have wiped. Have not checked for contracts yet. Let's look. Nan. Oh, you don't know Nan? No contracts have been here. No contracts. So yeah, patch day. Welcome to patch day. This is not news. This is not unheard of for StarCitizen. I mean, not necessarily having contracts. That's new. But like, it was also part of the thing I was waiting for. I was like, they're going to patch today, and I want them to be able to patch, and then us to be able to hop in and enjoy ourselves, right? Like, so patch day, not even just StarCitizen, it happens. It just happens. Patch day is patch day, right? Regardless of what game you play, patch day. So let's go look at this thing. That actually looks like the Star Lancer Max's lower half, even though it's not the same company. You tried Marathon, started to jump off topic. Oh yeah, I was lucky enough to take part in helping to give feedback for Marathon. I was on the PlayStation Gamer Council, so I got to go to Bungie HQ a couple of times and give feedback on Marathon. We did the same thing with I don't remember the name of it. It is the New game from developers of Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh, great. Up. I think we might have just got a crash. Yup. And that crash was everything. I don't think that's just, I'm pretty sure it's not just my game, because every time the game crashes, my browser crashes. So I wonder if it's like hardware accelerations ruining things. Ruining things. I mean, crashes happen. Didn't make you're fine, fam. It's whatever. Like crashes in StarCitizen happen. I don't mind. I've been playing this game for a decade. I am not frustrated by a crash. It's expected at this point. All right. I think only Blueprint stayed. Yeah, I feel like they wiped everything. I thought it was only Wicklow stuff. We had like 2 mil, but I feel like even that 2 mil was from people duping and they're just giving people random money. Actually, we had 200 mil and I had to give away a bunch of money. But I mean, that's just part of games, right? Like specifically games like this where they're figuring out how to balance the economy, right? Make sure everything works the way it's supposed to. That happens. Also, I'm curious if, since we're restarting, will my inventory show up now? That's a possibility. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Hey, yo. We got the GGs and the heart me. Welcome back to the community. Thanks, Alex. All it takes is one mess up and someone exploits a dupe method. I mean, that's sadly video games. It happens. Only times crashing really means when I was hauling questionable legally gray area cargo. Yeah. That's fair. That's very fair. It's very fair. I understand. But yeah, hopefully they figured out what was allowing for the dupes previously so that they can nip that shit in the bud for reasons. Because I would very much prefer to not have fuckery afoot. Stop ruining my game with your nonsense. Please and thanks. Also, I was like, I was going to get my big water bottle and then fill it up. And I was like, where the fuck is my big water bottle? It was literally in here behind the monitor. Come on, though, man. You know you want to. You know you want to do it. Let me in.
Let me in.
And we're in. Dope. Boop. Let's go see about this inventory real quick before we do this. Oh, man. We got the follow from Rumham. That is a cool ass name. Oh, and I got my clothes on now. So that gives me hope that the inventory works again. Boom. What's up, Joey? How you doing, fam? Howdy, filler. Hey, it fits. So GCD didn't work, so let's just go ahead and close that. So I want the. You know what I wish I could do? I could hold control and like scroll zoom. I want to zoom in a little bit on these because I want to see which one is which. Let's take this off first. What? There we go. GCD armor inner suit. Let go. Boom. Done. Dunzo. Now we got the proper fit. And then we sort over to the core. I have too much armor. My armor is plentiful.
I have a lot of armors. Call JG Wentworth. 877 armor now.
Ignore me, fam. Ignore 97% of the shit that I be saying. Because I just be silly, man. I just be getting here. Being silly because silly's sake. Ooh, hold up. I just want to see what this looks like. Oh, that's kind of dope, for real. That's kind of fire. I'm not mad at it. What is this? Damn! That is pretty beefy, for real. It's gonna take me a while to get used to not grabbing it off my character and then grabbing it from this little icon. And a hot tub. Sometimes you gotta rock a hot tub. We in space now? Always. This new NTE update looks crazy. What up, Stitch? You ever tried Subnautica? I have tried Subnautica. Subnautica's dope. Subnautica 2 apparently just dropped. So I'm intrigued to play that, but Star Citizen is always going to win when new Star Citizen updates drop because Star Citizen. I remember when this eye used to foip when you looked around. I'm sad that it doesn't anymore. I get the feeling that just probably is going to get tweaked. Then that hair is on the Dao Sassoon regiment. I mean, they let me put the locks in game. I'm gonna do it. Also, we got the. Oh, we got a follow. Sound it. Seen that flow when you pop up your helmet? Oh yeah, they don't play. Like they do the locks properly. They do it right. So you can pop it on real quick and then just like. Look at that. Look at that flow. Just like that. It just flows. It's nice. It's very nice. Very nice. I'm a fan. Drip Citizen, the most important gameplay loop. You're not wrong. Dub, what up? How you doing? How's your Thursday treating you? I do like the Xenothreat fits. I don't necessarily like all the Xenothreat stuff, but the fits are pretty dope. I'm still mad this doesn't. Ooh, I forgot about this. Ooh, that Chairman's Club fit, boy, shit. It's gonna take a lot for me to not put that on. Also, that's the Hurston fit. There it is, the GCD Army helmet. I really look forward to the search working. Because the new inventory system is fantastic, but simultaneously, bro, like, come on. Let me properly search. Quit playing with me. Don't toy with me. There we go, GCD Army arms. And then we go to my legs. Start whipping his legs. My brother Eddie was like, we should give him some help. And I was like, we just gave him some help. A game that knows how to do locks, right? Anyone else get random ships in their hangar? Hull C showed up, and 3 other ones. That happens on occasion, Ibrahim. That happens. It doesn't like, it's not a permanent thing. I feel like a lot of the times that's just when because they're essentially putting us all in the same spot. Or a handful of spots, and they just kind of spread out the loadout of the location based on who's there, and then they hide it from each person. Sometimes
that shit bleeds through,
and then you get to see other people. It's temporary though, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Let me see what we got. So I think we got the full GCD Army fit on, except for the backpack. Except for my backpack. Backpack. Now I do want to look at this one just because I really love. Oh my God, that fucking Chairman's Club armor backpack is so fucking dope. And then this one, also fucking dope. Good Lord. My Lord. Good Lord. That's the GCD Army joint. Let go. That's not even it. That's the night camo joint. It looks very similar to the GCD Army. That's the GCD Army backpack. There we go. So now we got to put a weapon on because we got to have a weapon, bro. We gotta have some. So primary, let's see what we got. We got only two pages? Interesting. So we got the parallax. You know, let's just rock something GCD Army. And then since there's no contracts, we're probably not gonna do any of the fancy shit. But we can definitely put a primary on. Oh, it's not over there, it's down here. Boom, put a primary on, and then. All right, and then we gotta get a multi-tool of some sort. Gadgets, and then turn off the primaries. And then we get one of these. Let's get one of these and put it on. Now, that's a pretty ass max port, or max lift. We could put this in the second slot. And because it's a wipe, like these are a lot. Let's put that in there. Did it not equip? It didn't. How dare. There we go. And then, you know what? Screw that. We'll just take this off, man. We don't want to take that on. We don't want to put that with us yet. I partially want to pull the harvester multi-tool, but like, or just any one of these really. But I feel like I want to go get a med gun. Medical. No, it's just one of those technology. Ayo. Tired of using technology. Why don't you sit down on from me? Ooh. She wants it. She wants. Stupid brain. Tracker beam attachment. I feel like I don't need any of these yet because I don't think that the contractors are just going to show up while we're here. So we won't necessarily kit out all the stuff we would normally kit out. We'll probably go and grab some ammo for the GCD Army, the parallax rifle, I think it is. Yeah. If we can find some on this in ArcCorp, because I don't think I've ever looked for it in ArcCorp, but I know where to go near the dorms. So we'll figure it out. But also, ArcCorp has air, so we can technically just take all this shit off. You know what I wish they had? That's still not in game yet? The armor lockers. I'm gonna need armor lockers ASAP. Because we don't even need guns right now. For real. Although I am curious if this works the way that I want it to still. We used to be able to just take the armor off. Oh, and it's just in the local inventory. Dope!
So dope!
Oh my God, that's dope. Now, can I control click to the other inventory? No. Well, let's just put all the shit back over here. Will it not let me put it back over there? Oh wait, it is over there. Huh. So we got two of the same inventory. Two of the same things. All right, so they're back in there, which if I go over here and then go to core, should be able to go to the second page and then see. I do still love the singularities because those are the night core colors when we don't have the GCD armies. All right, cool. So yeah, they are properly in there. Let's just put some clothes, man. Since we can wear clothes, let's put some fits on. So let's put some pants. Let's put some leg wear. What kind of clothes do we have? We may need to get a new fit for real. I'm not mad at that, but I feel like we got better drip for the fits. I have to take this off first. Can I not take these pants off, bro? Quit playing. Yep, server here. Yep. Servers doing what servers do. Reducio Absurdum with the follow. Appreciate you. Reduce the absurdity.
Love it.
Love that name. Sounds like a Harry Potter spell. Reducio Absurdum. So I'll probably end up putting these on. Those look the dopest. If the server survives. Ooh, she wants it. She wants it. I gotta get it to her. You excited to fight the Ironclad? It looks like a monster ship. It does. I need to finish the tour because I have one up there, but now we still gotta wait for the server error to let us in real quick. I'm trying to get some clothes on so that way we can at least tour the ship. Because realistically, the tour is going to take like 30 minutes because it's a sizable ship. It's going to take a little bit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Not I mean. Not what I mean. Not what I mean. me. What game is this? It's called StarCitizen, New Gen TV. I'm waiting for the game. I'm waiting for the game to catch up to me. Let me go play. Love your character still jabbing with it while in server error. This VoIP is one of my favorite reasons. One of my favorite things because of stuff like that. It's like, it's silly, but it's silly in a good way. Take these fucking pants off still. Take these pants off. You know, let's get out of the inventory first, and then let's go back in and see what happens. Take them off. Take them off. You know what I can do? I can just wait and then do this later. We just put some clothes. Let's put a shirt on. Let's put something on, so that we're not just walking around in drawers. Shirts. Walking around in pants with no shirt on. That's just kind of rude. Skull splitter. I feel like once we put one on, it's gonna leave us with that one on. So the question is, can we find a good one? Zitunk. I do like the Big Benny's one. I want it to be the grab eat one. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, we got the multiple grab eats. Yeah. So once we put it on, it's just stuck on for a little bit. So we'll do leg wear, shirts, leg wear, footwear. There it is. Get some boots in this bitch. Good boot. What are you going on a boot? Cuesta shoes. Cuesta. 50. All right, we don't need gloves. We could rock a jacket, though. I don't want to put the duster on. I kind of want to put the duster on, but, like, nah. So I feel like once you put the duster on, it's just there, man. It's too much. It's too much. Now, the Misfit jacket I kind of want to put on, but I feel like once we put it on, it's going to be stuck on. I want to at least be fitted with something nice. We got the, I think, I can't remember which manufacturer is on these leather jackets, but there's a different manufacturer for each jacket. So I'm trying not to put them on. Let's go ahead and pop with this one. Yeah, I do like this one. It also has like a little wannabe Moby glass on it, so that's kind of dope. Don't be like those dudes in the store yelling about seed oils. That's true. That is a valid point. Modest setting won't let you take your pants off. I mean, considering we were just in our drawers, I think the game would disagree. But also, we're fine. Worst case scenario, we got a rock pants that are ASD pants, and it shows people that like, hi, I'm DJ. I be going on journeys and shit. I be finding shit to do and then doing that shit. Sometimes it bees like that. It bees like that. I mean, sometimes you gotta be a little weird. You know what I mean? Not a lot of weird, but a lot of weird. I love the fact that it saves your camera locations across everything. Cause like having a quick, like waist up camera just ready for a quick conversation is kind of dope. Dope. What game is this? StarCitizen. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Now that we're out of here, we can go walk through the ship. Before we head to the expo hall. I want to fly it, but also I absolutely need to see the expo hall. For real, for real. For real and true. Seed oils. Seed oils. Seed oils. I'm never going to be one of those dudes. If I was one of those dudes, I would be like, you know what's dope about this seed oil? Everything. Just use it because it, you know, it allows you to cook. Like, if you want to cook, you can do it with this. Do it. Now, I could go and look up. I mean, I could just go power it on. That's a sizable cargo area. Good Lord. If it stacks up this entire height, Jesus. Oh, this alone beats the Starlancer Max. This alone. Having all of it without having all those bars and shit in the way. Oh my God. Oh my God. The Starlancer Max feels like a Caterpillar. And how is this made by the same manufacturer, but doesn't? How, Sway? How? Also, actually, I shouldn't even go up here yet because we still haven't even seen the downstairs. Need some chains hanging from the top and an angry alien hiding on the roof. I mean, that you're not wrong, Watchbear. What up? Yeah, this is huge cargo space. And that's how you open the cargo bay? Bitch. Give them a slow ramp, Morty. They love the ramps. No, I don't think that's a good idea, Rick. I don't really care what you think, Morty. Stop being a sheep. Do what you want to do. You're smarter than this. Yeah, this is kind of fire for real. All right, so we got a turret spot right there. I can't turn the lights on because I don't have a helmet on. Exit, you say? Unlock. Oh, shit. Damn. All right, all right. So we got the same kind of doorway on both sides. What we got in here? Oh, this is an elevator. Command mod, operations, engineering, cargo hold. All right, so deck 1. Engineering. Okay, deck 2. Let's go back downstairs real quick. I want to see if this exists on the other side like this. No, there's just space for components, it looks like. Damn. Weapon rack. Let's go. Let's go. This is the assault. This is the regular, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. I just know I remember I clicked ironclad. Bring it up. Let's see what happens. And that the assault variant allows for refueling and repair in the cargo bay is so cool. I might have to consider that if we're going to melt ships to get a ship, that might have to be how we do it, because that would be kind of dope for real. All right, so what's over here? What we got? Open that door. Oh, that's the elevator. Nice. This is the gantry port side. Open it up. Okay, yeah, that's just this. So, wait, is there something on the end of it, or is it? I think it's not going to go across because that's not connected, is it? Nah. Now, bow port side. Oh, so it's behind this. That's actually cool. I was thinking this will just be empty, like empty space. Tractor beam. Hey, yo, bitch. Will that actually work? Yeah, I gotta do something about rewiring my flight sticks, because like they or binding the flight sticks, because there's something about this setup that the controllers, the thumbsticks, take so much. So like I can't EVA easily because the controllers take over. So then I have to set different keybinds for the EVA to work right, because it's like, oh, this is a thumbstick. This is obviously what you want to use this for. Like that is not. Except for the normal one. If it's got the tractor beam, okay, cool. So I was right. I did pull up the normal one. I was concerned. I was like, I don't know what I did. Lights off? I thought they were already on. Okay. We got the gantry starboard. So yeah, this is going back across. What up, Knight? Engineering. Allah. You just hear random just electrical sounds. Like why? Because Drake. Damn. That's a sizable engineering. I'm very curious what goes in there. Are contracts fixed? I don't think so. Nope. At this point, I'm just not expecting contracts to get fixed immediately. It's patch day. Patches is gonna be weird, so we'll see when they fix it. If it happens, it'll probably be a surprise, like late at night, because they do have a tendency to patch same day if things get broken that are major. If they can figure out what is broken on these, they'll be patching that today. At least that's what I expect of them at this point, because they do have a tendency to do that. These the armor lockers, looks like. Yerp. Oh no. Is it a bathroom? Okay, it's gotta be the armor locker because it's near the docking pad, so it makes sense.
What's up, you hero? You smile.
Appreciate the 101 Biddles player too.
Thanks much.
Good looking out. Good looking out. I'm trying to do as well as can be. I'm feeling fantastic. I hope you are as well. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Thursday. Terrific Thursday, if I may try to make it an alliteration, which it doesn't really work, but I tried, man. Don't knock me for trying. I be trying, man. I be trying. Is it going back to engineering? Yes. Okay, cool. So now we know this level. The elevator's right here. So we call that thing instead of taking a ladder, because I want to see what the elevator look like. I want to see what the elevator feel like. It is very Drake elevator. Operations. Ops. Okay, so we got a turret seat here. Then what kind of panel we have here? Entered. Oh, it's another turret. It's another turret. Golly. Is that all the ops level is about? Is just turret space? Jeez. And the command mod. I didn't know there was stairs. We could have took the stairs. How many times did I walk past this? Is this the same? It's right across from the elevator. Ain't that a bitch? I went up the stairs for nothing. Up the elevator. Some show producer needs to put you in the sci-fi series. In my opinion, you're an underutilized asset. I appreciate that because I would absolutely love to be in a sci-fi series. I need to be applying for these extra positions for the show that's filming out here. Because I've done one. I need to do more. It's just that they sometimes be like, yeah, 12 hours. It's like, man, 12 hours is a long time. But it is still money. I do like money. I do like money. Will that work? Please work. Yes. Thank goodness. All right. So bunks. We got the bathroom. Open up the toilet. Open the toilet. All right, so at least there's 2 toilets. Looks like a mess. Man, where do we cook though? Because I don't want the toilets to be right next to where we cook. Interesting. Wait, is that usable? Okay, no, I'm about to say that. Holy shit, that'd be kind of fire. Part of me wishes I had worn armor so that I could turn lights on, but I feel like I should probably sit in the cockpit to turn all the power on. But right now, we'll do that when we bring the assault up, because we still have the solid idea, and it does kind of give alien vibes, ish. The owner. So this has got to be like, it's the captain's bedroom. Yeah, buddy, that's kind of nice. That's nice. We got a little couch. We got a bed. We got personal storage. Yeah, buddy. Then we got a little bench. Oh shit, we got a cigars. A lighter. We got a cigar clipper. Oh shit, a chessboard. Now I'm curious if. Yeah, this is gonna fucking move. Activate. Yeah, there's something here that is. There's something hidden. I can feel it. That whole thing is gonna slide. I can fucking taste it. Something in there is gonna do a thing. The last time I've seen the chessboard was on the Mercury Star Runner, and there was some cool shit that was done. So I'm expecting that this is gonna have some cool shit done to it. So yeah, it's very cool. I feel like I might dig this more than the Starlancer Max. To be fair to myself, I'm gonna load up the Starlancer Max and see if I would prefer it. Now the Starlancer Max, I feel like it's bigger. Just the way my brain works, I'm thinking that it's bigger. Is that right? Probably fucking not. But that doesn't change the fact that in my brain it feels like it's just a bigger ship. Oh, that's dope. The elevator has the side door to come up here. That's pretty cool. So surely you're getting a note, and man, I don't have enough money for this. Like, I wish I could afford an Odin. I wish this were the universe where I could afford any of this shit. Like, we gotta melt a bunch of shit. A bunch of shit. This is a bigger ship than the Starlancer Max. I mean, it would track because it is fucking 3 times. But that's what I'm saying. Like, my brain is saying this is more. This actually looks better than the one that's in the Caterpillar. And I get the feeling that they've updated the Caterpillar to make this it. But like, fuck, that is dope. But also, yeah, the Starlancer is a medium cargo. This is a heavy cargo, so it makes sense. People who say money can't buy happiness have never been ship shopping in Star Citizen. I feel like those people, and I'm among these people who have never been jet skiing. If I may steal the Dane Cook point, I've never seen somebody sad on a jet ski. So there's a limit. There's a limit. Because I feel like the standard expectation is People typically, once you get to making like 100K, most people typically don't care. Like the amount more joy of life you get beyond 100K is minimal. But if you make 100K compared to making 50K, that's a completely different level of life. Is it just me, or do they fix performance? They've been playing with performance for a long time, OG Kid. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it sure as heck can solve a lot of problems that cause stress and sadness. Literally that. You can't take contracts in game. We need to start mining or scraping ships. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Base Iron Chad's SCU is 2204, and for the assault is 1440. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I wanted to absolutely see what the assault looks like. But I got to trade this for the StarLancer Max just to see the principle of it. Because I feel like I'm probably going to... Okay, let's store it. And then the... Yeah, medium freight... 10 fucking times the cargo? Even the assault is 7 times the cargo. The fuck? Yeah, I already know. We're gonna melt the StarLancer Max like this. Let's keep it a buck. We melting this shit. It's called marginal utility. The payoff going higher and higher exponentially decreases. Exactly. So like, if everybody made 100K and everybody could have a life that was just comfortable, money wouldn't buy happiness at that point. If we all made enough to take care of our food, living expenses, and have enough money to have vacations, we wouldn't care. Because at that point, money wouldn't buy happiness. I sincerely wish we lived in that world. Socialism, I give fucks about socialism as a concept if everybody can eat. The fact that people are pissed off about feeding kids in school, you make it mandatory for most places to have people that live in a space put their kid in a school. You make it mandatory that these kids go to that school, and then you don't want to feed them? Get the fuck out of here. Feed those fucking kids that you're making people send to your school. Take more of my money if you're feeding the children. I give fucks. And make it a healthy meal for these kids. Money's no match when facing escalating once. You have to actively keep that impulse in check. This is true. But like, once you get to a point where you don't have to worry about your bills, that's it. Pay school taxes, I don't have kids, feed someone else's kids my tax money instead of buying some joke or another plane or a mistress. Literally. I give 0 fucks about kids eating. That is always going to be my choice. I'm going to choose kids eating over every other option. Every time, thoroughly, continuously, in perpetuity, for life. I will forever choose kids eating. Take more of my money if you need. Do the kids keep getting fed? Do you want to give them better quality food? Take more of my money. I don't care. That's the point. That's why we have it. Who don't want to feed kids for free? I've never had to sleep for dinner. Having had it, feed those fucking kids. Don't talk to me about anything else. We don't want to feed the kids. Then why are we having a conversation? If you don't want to feed the kids, don't fucking talk to me because I'm not a part of your conversation, obviously. If I was an important part of this conversation, we would be feeding the kids and this wouldn't be a discussion. I don't understand how that's an argument. We don't want to feed the kids. Then why the fuck are we talking? Never complain about money I pay in taxes. It goes to feed, educate, and stabilize their circumstances. I mean, if you don't do those things, what are you putting into society? Exactly. Without those kids, we won't have a society. Like, this is why I don't talk politics, because I don't think feeding kids is political. But like, the amount of people who consider it to be is magical to me. It's like, why are we having conversations when we could be feeding these kids? Shut up talking to me until those kids eat. Enough said. I want everyone else's kids to be rational, critical thinkers who have the space in their life to think of others. Yep. And it's really difficult to put space in your life to think of others when you're having sleep sandwiches for dinner. Like, I have people who I love as humans who literally would take milk from school home so that their baby siblings could have milk because shit was expensive and they did not have a lot of money. So, fuck out of my face. Feed them kids. Hungry hurt person has a hard time focusing on the greater good. Yeah. If you can't eat, if you can't focus because your stomach is growling, it's real difficult to make any choices that help anybody else. It's called being a good sibling. It is, but it shouldn't have to be the thing. Late stage capitalism fucking sucks. All right, so yeah, after looking at this thing, I'm willing to melt every ship that I have that is not a requirement for my fleet to put hands on the ironclad right now. I wish I would have done it before, because then we could have gotten the ironclad for the value of $75 more than this. If it was $300 before and I didn't get it, I could have melted the Starlander Max and had the ironclad. Good Lord. People are very good at telling themselves narratives that justifies their self-serving decisions and lack of empathy for others' circumstances. And that's the thing that fucks with me. Empathy is easy. If you've never had to do a thing, then it makes it difficult to have that empathy. Get the Liberator instead of concept. On concept, it's this, but honestly better. I don't even know what that is. So let's find it. If it's the Starlancer Max, but concept, I don't even know what we're talking about here, so. Naval Liberator. Oh! Unavailable purchase. Can't do it. Also, less cargo space. 400 SCU. For this to be almost the value of the ironclad, this is going up in price. You'll be able to do it on Able Day of DefenseCon? I thought DefenseCon was exclusively Drake. Look at the schedule. I didn't even think there was a schedule, bro. For real. DefenseCon is all manufacturers. Fuck! Thanks for the heads up. I have such a different place when you can imagine someone else's journey, at least a piece of it. Yep. Yep. Drake in the Planetarian Grays market today. Okay. Ironclad and the Ironclad Assault. Drake means business. Drake Pitbull, pick a fight. Corsair, we had a Corsair. Corsairs are dope. Buccaneers dope. Clippers dope. I don't really want another Corsair. I do kind of want to get the gear pack. Why would we ever look at a complete pack? It's never that serious. All right, so if we're gonna look at ships, I'm gonna zoom in, then we're gonna scroll up. Nope, can't even do it. I try to like scroll up to where you only see the, like when we scroll up past it, I'd have to like move the whole browser to do this and like scroll up to where we hide the value of the ship. And I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, no, because then we still see the Drake Complete pack at the top. Okay, there we go. So we got the Buccaneer. Oh goodness. Is this DefenseCon? Yes. Caterpillar. I don't like the Caterpillar. I love the Clipper. The Clipper is one of my favorite ships in this whole ass game. The Corsair. Let me see if I go back to the proper zoom. Will it still? Nah, it ruins it. Because then we still see that giant fucking fleet plaque. All that money. Like, yeah, no, fuck it. Cuddy Black. Cuddy blue, cuddy red, cuddy steel, cutter Rambler. I think the Rambler is a exploration. You get a little bit less cargo space with the Rambler. Scout. I think with both the Rambler and that one. Dragonfly Black, Golem. I love the Golem. I really kind of wish that it wasn't as bespoke of a laser. I forgot that this one existed. Holy shit. I absolutely forgot that this ship existed. External 64 SCU storage. Quick on and off loading for faster job turnaround. Maneuver your hull remotely with a deployable rear tractor beam for smoother collection and delivery. Light freighters are designed to carry a standard capacity of SCU containers safely across the verse. Huh. I'm gonna have to go rent this shit. Cause I don't think I've ever touched this. Spent money on a game that I had sworn off due to one person's amazing contributions and learning a surprising and shocking fact about why they had sort of vanished from their art for over a decade. Good Lord. If you didn't know it was more than Drake, you were in for some surprises. Oh yeah, we're going to the convention center after this. We only have like an hour to be here because I still have to record the next episode of the DJ Cypher Fit Pod, which if you haven't listened to any of those, that's me and Cypher Tier talking about our fitness journeys. Type in !FitPod in chat for the specifics of the podcast. Type in !Fitness for the fitness accounts that I have. I have a fitness IG and fitness TikTok, and then !Yoga. You want to see the yoga that I've been doing that helps me considerably with, and I feel like it has done a decent job of helping me to not have loose skin while losing. I got off the scale last at 209, and we started this journey last September at 285. So if I lose 4 more pounds, we will have officially lost 80 pounds, which I feel like at this point, I'm so at a level of maintenance. Even though I'm riding the bike every day for like an hour, we've been bouncing between like 212 and like 208 like for like a month or two. But to recreate the Microtech yoga animation for lols, I mean, I need to see it. Trying to get to 210, it was a journey. But yeah, you want to check out the podcast, !FitPod, in the chat to get the link for it. But yeah, it's been an enjoyable journey. I look forward to pulling up the assault to see which one with that. Oh, the fucking Kraken. This is the one ship that if I could melt all of the referral shit that I've upgraded, I would melt everything to get a fucking Kraken. Everything. Except, no, probably even the Carrack. Matter of fact, I will melt the vast majority of my motherfucking fleet. If I could, I would absolutely melt everything and get down to matter of fact, yeah, it's not anywhere near enough. Oh yeah, and you can't even buy the Kraken anymore. Watch it say like unavailable to buy. Yep, can't buy it. They bought them all. Can't even add it to cart. Can't even buy one. Fuck, man. Gonna look to prep the pod recording. Talk to you now. I appreciate you. Are these numbers that I'm seeing in-game money? No, USD. That's part of the reason why I try to ignore most of it, because that scares so many people off that it's fucking part of the reason I get frustrated about the game, because the game is dope. None of this shit ever matters. We're just talking about it because it's Drake Day. Like, what are they showing off as far as ships are concerned? Those. But yeah, TLDR, any of these ships that you see that you can spend more money on, you don't have to buy any of this. The key is $45 for an in-game pack, or really 50 at this point. I think you can get the... Is that one still 45 bucks? For the... Where is it? Nope. Starter packs. There we go. Yep, 45 bucks for the Aurora package. So that's all you ever need to worry about. 45 bucks. Anything extra, that was it. What time was the drop? I don't even know. I have no idea. It is interesting that they like time it. It's like, hey, look, you want to look at this at this time. Okay, assault, deliver.
Your vehicle has been moved to our
I feel like the reason that I would be okay with getting the assault is because 1,400 cargo is a lot of fucking cargo. And the fact that we can have ships on it that we can refuel. Yeah, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. All right, fam, we got a harpy up. Do what you do. Exclamation attack gives us 20% of your points that you have or your credits you saved up to attack. If you can exclamation attack space all, it helps if you are trying to save up so that we can actually. I think I know what ship we're giving away this month. It's the M80. Because we still got to give the Hermes to the winner from last month. I got the DM on Discord that I need to send the email. Actually, let me do it right now while we're thinking about it. Fuck it. Because I would very much like for people to get the shit that they win in here. And I am very forgetful in doing shit. But I want to make sure that if somebody won some shit in here, they get it. Pretty sure the assault is the same physical space as the normal, just less SCU on grid. That's fine with me. It's interesting if it's the same grid, but not. Oh, I am spice. It's intriguing. It's a bit of an intrigue. I'm having an intrigue. All right, dope. Gabe Gonzo won the Hull B. I need to give away. I thought I gave away the Hermes. Let me double check because I feel like these ship packages should be out of here. Game packages. Holby's not there. The Hermes has been gifted. They just haven't redeemed it. So I need to message them so they can redeem. Let me send out the whole B to the homie Gabe Gonzo. My bad, Gabe. And I'm actually blown away that you've been in here this much and you haven't even said like, hey bro, you can give me that ship. That'd be great. I'm sorry for taking so long. I should have. We're 2 weeks into this month. You could do the M80 or multiple Pitbull winners. The thing is, I don't have a Pitbull to give away. Robert, Sig gave me an M80 to give away. And now, Gabe Gonzo has a whole B in their email. It's okay, DJ, giveaways are so complicated. Just give me the M80 much easier. See what you did there. What you did there, I see it. I see it. Blah. And also, it's not there yet, so I don't have the M80 to give away yet. But we do have the Arco Moth. We've got the Saber Peregrine and the Aurora Mark II 4.7, which, since I'm talking about the Aurora Mark II, we can do that in Discord real quick. So if you want to hop in on that giveaway, I'm going to go into the StarCitizen channel and I'm going to start a giveaway in there to make life easy. Cause reasons. Duration. It is Thursday. We can do this for a week. So 7 days, because that'll still give us till the end of the day Friday, or the end of the stream Thursday next week. 7 days, 1 prize. Aurora Mark II game package. All right, it comes with the combat and cargo modules. Boom. Giveaways live. Something went wrong. Try again. How dare? How dare you? There it is. Okay, so something went wrong with one of them, so it wasn't there. We go back and go in because it looks like 2 of them, and then we delete this message because we don't need 2 of the giveaways. So done. All right, so all you got to do to enter is click the little celebration icon on the Discord channel, the StarCitizen Discord channel under Games We Play, and then you're good. You're done. Good game. And then we got Squad Mando with the dub, Squad Grogu with the second place, and then Squad Prime with the last place. But we out here. So, StarCitizen giveaway is live. Forward this to the general channel. Bum, 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 bum. Where is my Discord? See, this is why I don't like being in so many Discords, because I just want to put this in the general channel of my own Discord. General Nightcore, there it is. Boom. Send it. Did they put it in the voice room? Are you get the fuck out of here, bro. Delete this shit. Remove all embeds. Delete this shit. Deleted. Why would I put it in voice chat of a voice channel? Frustration sky high. Let me see. What if I post the message link in here? Will it count as forwarding? It does. Dope. Thank goodness. Boom. Boom. That's in there. 4.8 live? Yeah. Yes, it is. Been fun in this game since 2014. Melts my brain thinking back to then. Big Sam. Man was all like, yo, I ain't got time to be grinding out seasons. We're here to make moves. I mean, sometimes it be like that. And I feel like when you're on a squad and that squad is named Mando, it makes sense that you're like, hey, look, let me go a little ham because shit's got to get wrecked. Got to get wrecked. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Whew. All right, so all the stuff that I need to get done is done. Cool. All right, how am I doing on my drops? I'm at 72% of the time we need for these drops, so dope. And I feel like all the stuff that we needed to do for the giveaway for the Aurora Mark II is live, so there's that, which is nice. I love how we already got 5 entries. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah, close it. And then we don't need Discord up anymore. Let me go back into here because now we can pull up the Ironclad Assault and then see what we're trying to do. I don't even see what Automod took issue with here. Thopter, Ram. Now I'm intrigued because I didn't even see anything for Automod right now. I see nothing. The disrespect is real. Also, I'm not in mod view, so I probably wouldn't. I could do that, or I could just run over to the ramp access. Because fuck all that, man. Fuck all the waiting. Give me the ramp access. Where's it? Where's the ramp tool? There it is. Also, what if you were short? I do like the fact that everybody's the same height in this game. Because how much would that suck if you were short? Oops. Dredging, longing, so many ships. Shiv or Taurus for a restart. A Connie Taurus? I would go Shiv. I feel like you're gonna do more fighting. This does feel like exactly the same sized cargo area. Interesting. Where do we do the reloading? Interesting. Also, how different is it? Ops, engineering, cargo hold. So it looks about the same build. Elevator. That's the exit. Like, it looks the same thus far, but like, how much of it is changed? Guess you need to carry a big stick. Jokes. Open the door. Did I lock it first? I did. Unlock. Open the cargo bay. I wonder if we have to go upstairs on top of all this to get to the cargo space. Okay. Okay. So we do still have turrets. And then, oh, I think these were turrets in the other one. This would make sense as to why this is the armory, and if this is overlooking where people do the loading up, because there was more turrets in here. I think it was 3 turrets in here last time. So we got the side turrets still. Writing on the bay floor shows the grid dimensions and the landing pad. It's gonna suck. Oh man, I was absolutely about to jump off. Danica Rockwood, how you doing today? It's a beautiful day. Good to see you, fam. Show some love in the chat to Danica Rockwood. You should know who that is for all intents and purposes. And if you don't, you see a check him out. That is always the rule of the stream. That is
always the rule
of the stream. So let's get this the shout out going real quick. Also, how have you been? It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. Hope you're doing well. Also, we got to read the shout out because they're always dope.
Greetings, fellow space travelers. Danica Rockwood is a cosmic force in the cosplay galaxy, crafting interstellar costumes and gaming across the universe. When not battling in distant realms, she's raising funds for St. Jude. Engage warp speed, and may the force be with her as she returns from her year-long hyperspace jump.
Do the things.
Do the things.
Like, I wouldn't tell you to follow someone that I do not already follow and consider dope. So by all means, I'm giving you a minute. Matter of fact, oh yeah, fam, we're gonna take a minute and let you do what you do. Go follow Danica. Just fix it, please and thanks. No, seriously, go do it. I don't even like the music because it's like it feels too like 70s, but I don't care. Do it, fix it. Go do it. It's been too long since I've been on Twitch. I understand it bees like that sometimes. Sometimes you gotta take a break. What's my PC specs? It's an AMD setup, Ryzen 7 5900 XTX, or somebody type in exclamation specs. Thank you, Dietrich. Ryzen 7 9800 X3D, yeah, 24 gig, 7900 XTX, 64 gigs of DDR5, 2 4 terabyte. Actually, I think we have 4 terabyte SSDs. We got a lot of game space. We got a lot of space for games, and
the majority of it is still taken up.
We don't delete games a lot. I'm kind of a hoarder in real life and in games. So that's got a lot of space. Now I see where these are, but like where do the ships land at the top and then we refuel them up there? Like, I now have questions that I don't have answers for. I don't know why, the way my brain works, but it's like that sometimes. I appreciate the fact that if you haven't been on Twitch in that long and you came in here, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. How have you been? How's the family? How's everybody doing? What's good? Are you having a good Thursday? I hope so. My Thursday is dope thus far. I woke up today, get to come hang out with people, play some StarCitizen on patch day, which typically not the best idea, but I mean, it's an idea. Wait a minute, we still got this many turrets? Oh, it's the assault. Holy shit. I think the other one had like one turret in the middle right here, but this one's got 2 additional turrets here and this one too. Hey, yo. I would not have considered having 5 people just in this floor for turrets and then another 2 people downstairs. So you can have 7 people on turrets in this? You know, my dad era in the landscape in my backyard. I've been touching so much grass lately. You know what's funny? I've actually been doing a lot of that. I've been hanging out at my close friend's house, my stylist, and like we've been like planning, building stuff. So like building structures and shit. Like you got like a whole ass workshop. So I'm like, how like if you ever want to build something, just buy wood and come over and use the workshop. And I'm like, what? So like my IG lately has just been like, hey, here's how you build a planter. And I was like, dope. And it was like, here's how you sell a planter after buying very little wood. And I was like, word? Because when I say she's workshop, she's a fucking beast. But like has rewired like almost all the electricity in her house, building sections on, showing me the blueprints of sections that she's trying to build in her house. So like, I'm going to be trying to learn how to do shit so I can help because I like helping. I like building shit. I think that's why I like 3D printing so much, because it's like me take an idea or take something that's a thought and then make it dope. It's the thing. Heard StarCitizen wants a lot of RAM, so I got using 128 gigs and was using 98. I mean, I don't think it uses that much by default, but we're using 64 and it's fine. The minimum is 16. I would recommend 32 for real. Yesterday we built a rain barrel out of 20 bucks and whatever we found around the yard, and we're growing our own food. Feels awesome, right? Like, and that's one of the things that I'm looking at, is because we could get, like, literally just like, bro just bought a bunch of 2x4s, cut them, and then made a planter. And was like, I sell these. And I was like, word? Bro did it in 30 minutes. Is it going to be 30 minutes for me the first time I do it? No, obviously not. But once I do it once, I'll do it. Careful collecting rainwater. Some places have laws against that for some dumb reason. And if you don't have an HOA, I wouldn't worry about it too much, because I don't think anybody's coming in your backyard like, are you collecting rainwater? Rude. I wish a motherfucker would tell me to not take rainwater and then try to do some shit about it. How'd you get in my backyard to do it? Who told you you could come on my property to be in my shit? You breaking laws and to come into my property to tell me not to do some shit? Seems like that's pretty shitty. HOAs are awful, absolutely. I feel like most HOAs are filled with people who want authority and just did not have any anywhere, and it sucks. But yeah, it seems like the assault, even though it's like 600-ish or 800 less cargo, about the fact that you can rearm and refuel, nah, that's enough for me. I think banning collecting rainwater is so dumb. I was not using those trash cans. They're collecting rainwater, no purpose. This time I got a faucet in the bottom, so it's the same thing. I literally, huge girl. So it's a big old. It's a big girl. These are my girls. This one is massive. But no, I'm absolutely looking forward to like just building shit. Like, I'm literally just gonna go one day and just buy a bunch of 2x4s. These are my ladies. Yep. Like, these are my ladies. Like, so yeah, I don't even have a thing that I want to build other than those planters. And it was like, apparently, fan was like, oh, it's only like $14 worth of wood to build big ass planters. I know what I'm doing one of these weekends, because I'm absolutely gonna build some shit. HOAs are legalized mafias, IMO, which is not incorrect. Where are you getting your wood? Exactly. It's like, if it's $14 and then the amount they were selling them for is like, I would make that a side hustle for real. Love this thing has so many seats, ridiculous amounts of seats. So like, if I could build the things, like, I feel like it can't be $14. I refuse to believe it's $14, but it was just a bunch of 2x4s. So if it's that, I'll fuck with it. Isn't like 30 seats? I know there was a whole ass section for a bunch of people to sit, and that's not counting like the 7 turret seats. Like, this thing is spacious. Also, I didn't even see that this was that's dope. We didn't even have to go down there and then go to the fucking long ass thing. Let go. And then up in here, I think this was where it was. I think. Let's find out. No. Lights off. Open the door real quick. These are my ladies. In the armory. Yup. All right, it's 3 seats here. 3 seats here. Those are just drop seats. A bunch of weps. So we got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, sheesh. 15, 18, 19, 20 for the turrets just up here. 7 for the turrets upstairs. Jeez. This absolutely has to be in the fleet at some point, because if we're going to do ops with the whole squad, this is needed. That it was fast, it was. So that was already, it was, oh no, there's only 6 in here. So that was 18. And then 20. And I added 7, so 27, so it's 26. Because technically there's only 4 seats in here. And then that. So technically there's only 24 seats. And that's not even counting like the chow hall, which the table seats. Oh, that's 7? Damn. So yeah, 31. And the couch, 1, 2, 3, so 34. And then if we really, really wanted to do it, we could count the beds. 35, 36, 37, 39, 40. And then the captain seat, 41. That's a lot. What does she cost real money? Yes. A lot. Did you melt to get this? I did not melt anything. After walking in it, I do need to fly it, but I do feel like we're just going to end up getting one of these. Researching how to install sunshades, and now it's a whole ordeal. Oh, we literally was sitting there talking about figuring out how to build a structure into the backyard that is going to hold like a greenhouse in it. And I saw another dude who made a whole ass greenhouse out of very little materials, and then it was like a dope looking greenhouse too. And then little planters to make. So like I'm gonna make the little planters to build my way up to the big greenhouse, because I absolutely am gonna be growing a bunch of stuff. Do you know what garden zone you're in? No, but like I was waiting to do that research until we got to right about where we were starting to build things, because once we get the structure, I didn't want to build too much until I get the structure made, which is why I'm thinking about building the planters, because if I can build the planters, I'm gonna make like 2 of them and see if we can sell them. If we can build 2 planters and sell 2 planters, that's gonna help me with a side hustle to where I'm not streaming, or maybe just record that for like YouTube. DeejayKnight builds, like we already got DeejayKnight fit, so that's an option. Found a 9 beads, unlocked a new world for me with plants that will be a waste of an investment. Whoa, fair, very fair. You also fit 2 to 3 gladiuses in the hangar. Good lord. So this has got to be the space where they land. I don't have a helmet on, so I can't like light it up and see for sure. But rude. Yeah, I think it's like 600 for the base ironclad, 650 for the big one, the assault. If you find old cargo pallets, you could use them for planter wood. Ooh, true. Very true. I feel like once I start getting heavy into like any sort of like growth area, yeah, I'm gonna be stupid, fam. I'm gonna be stupid because I'm actually going to be building a bunch of shit and then growing a bunch of shit, because we're talking about like growing like mint, and then like the second I heard mint, I was like, I will absolutely put a bar out here, and then we will make every fresh, not mimosa, mojito. I'm gonna be making fresh mojitos all the time. If we have fresh mint, that mint stuff spreads, which is why it's gonna be in a box. Mint is like an invasive species from everything I've read about it, but like also be the best smelling invasive species. But no, like we know we have to enclose that. Like that's one that will just like steal everything. Put mint next to a drippy faucet because it likes a lot of water. Dope. What's the scrap option in the fleet manager? Like if you retrieve a ship, you bring it to the hammer and scrap it, or is it just destroys your own ship? Making fresh mojitos and coming over. Exactly my point. Because we were talking about like just like having parties in the back, and it's like if we're having a party back here and we got mint back here, trust I'm making mojitos. She looked at me and was like, absolutely we should. And I was like, let's go. So local ships. What's funny is I didn't even see the scrap option. Warning, once scrapped, you will need to file a claim to get your vehicle again. Vehicles you don't own will be permanently removed from your fleet when scrapped. That is fucking fire. That's fucking fire. For real. And true. Why does it seem like a scrap dupe? Scrapping basically allows you to free up a ship spot in the port. I mean, unless they start maximizing, or unless they start limiting you on how many ships you can have at a specific space, I don't know if that matters. I don't know if I would care too much. Also, look at your boy looking like a boss. Ooh, your boy is clean than a mug. If you haven't noticed, I love VoIP. Doesn't give anything back. I was thinking it would be useful for SRV owners towing derelicts, but never mind. Yeah, like the insured add-on, so you can get your components back. That part. I think there's a reason that they did all those things, that they've been playing around with all these things to balance out all these systems. So just intrigued and seeing where it's going. I don't think they make backpacks for regular clothes.
Hi. Good purchase.
All right, we got 30 minutes before we got to get out of here for this podcast. So sometimes you got to rock a snack real quick. Hey, them fits. Let's see what's in this Kelto real quick. What we got? Citrus beef burritos. I don't see any Cruise Dark. You got to sneak up on the Cruise Dark every now and then, man. Give me the chance. Also, yeah, if you've upgraded a ship, it is very nice to be able to insure your loadout. What up, Dark Owl? Yes, 4.8's up. Let get it. Let me get quick pips. Get something to drink. All right, so I'm still like very intrigued as to whether or not I'm going to get a CCU, because I'm at this point looking at the Ironclad. I'm very likely going to end up melting the Starlancer Max, and then CCUing the, I think it was the Zeus because it's an LTI, is a solid choice. So it's 180 plus 225. No, I don't know. That's only halfway there. So we're gonna have to melt a bunch of ships if I do it. Gonna have to melt a bunch of ships. I don't want to melt a bunch of ships, but we have too many ships anyways, for real. Like, one person can't fly the fleet that I have right now. And the Carrack is the pièce de résistance at this point. Also, speaking of, let me see something real quick. Like, I feel like I didn't look at it earlier when I should have. 600. Okay. Surprised that the Carrack's actually 600. Feels like it should be more. So I think the Liberator is a better option, particularly when you factor in the price. I mean, the Liberator is $25 less than the Ironclad default. Carrack used to be 300 went to 600 launch. Okay, cool. Makes sense. But yeah, I can't even get the Liberator right now, so it might have to be on Anvil Day, but like, luckily I don't have to make this decision like right now. I'm actually really happy to start over. I don't like being super overpowered all the time. I agree, but also I have a stupid amount of ships. So I've been getting ships for way too long, so I don't really, like, I don't mind. Like, I'm technically still OP, unless I log in with my backup account. Does it buy everything day on May 25th? Yeah. So, like, I basically have to make sure that I am saving up for, if I start to melt things, just making sure that I'm keeping it to get it on May 25th. And then make sure to log in, because if I don't log in, I'm maxed out. Oh, I haven't looked at the concierge shop in a while. I mean, does it exist anymore? I don't know, man. I thought it existed.
Hey there.
You could do an Odin Dono goal and 24/7 stream for the duration. I would have to 24/7 stream for it. I would have to. And then I'd have to be online at the perfect time for it to work, to actually be able to claim it. Because that's going to be a thing that sucks. And will Odin... It's the last of our original crowdfunding campaign, Capital Ships, that early backers unlocked for inclusion in the persistent universe. At twice the size by volume of the Aegis Javelin, will be easily the largest and most crew-intensive ship we've made available. To celebrate this milestone, we're creating the Odin Founders Club, a select group of star citizens dedicated to the principles of cooperative group play and positive impact on the verse. These ships are built around crew, coordination, and the dedicated people behind them. How will you lead, organize, and use this ship to create impact for you and your crew? That is wild. That is wild. Oh, it's false? What's false? Stream elements are shutting down. I mean, if they do, sometimes it's got to happen, fam. Sadly. I don't want them to shut down, but I mean, if they're not making money. Also, that would, I would be surprised at that, considering they are such an integral part of Twitch's sponsorship board. That would suck. Staying clear the opening doors. Already did. But also, I know that they'd be saying that, so fair. They be saying that pretty regularly, so there's that, which is nice. I could have sworn there was. Hey, sounds like BS to me. Yeah, I'm gonna just listen to it at face value at this point because I don't know, man. I'm not about to trip too much. When we get an announcement, we'll get one. Until then, meh. There it is. There it is. I just had to go to my profile. Boom, 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 boom. Blah, blah, blah. Fair. Game's the wild killer and blah, 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 blah. Oh, I wish I had the money to get one of these ships. War bond, because $575 for the assault instead of $650 is a decent discount. You lose $125. That's pretty solid. The paint's $20 though. I might have to find a way to it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, cool.
To shreds, you say?
To shreds, you say? I haven't had a lot of requests or requirements for requests, but it is pretty cool. Dope. A few times where I've needed to have anything with support taken care of quick. So, all right. So I saw the thing I needed to look at. We're dope. And then we go back in and go check out the show floor because we only have like 20 minutes left to get in here and check it out. So let's go do it real quick. Let's go do it real quick. Let's go do it real quick. Oh, I'm gonna slide out and take a bio real quick because I do need to. I have been drinking. This was full when I brought it in here. No longer, and also two. Ooh, I forgot that I had iced coffee in there. There's still some in there. It's almost full. My excitement level just got posted. Stupid. I love iced coffee. Let go. BRB.
Trap now approaching. Trap now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
Hey there!
Trap now approaching. Trap now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors. Trap now approaching. Trap now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors. Trap now approaching. Trap now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
All right, we back. I got pizza in the oven on broil so I can get it done. I did make it last night like I intended to, which I'm pretty happy about. I had a dough that was chilling out. Lips jittering due to the nitro cold brew. I mean, I think it is. The coffees that I have in the house are cold brew. I don't know if they're nitro. I just know they're delicious. I feel like since I got them in the house, I doubt they're nitro, but I know they're great. I know they're good. All right, so we are gonna have to hit the convention hall. What up, Soul? How you doing? Hey, Mindful. What up, fam? How you doing? How's your Thursday treating? All right, remember, fam, we got a slide here in like 10-ish minutes. We do have the podcast to record. Good. Slogan to StarCitizen after updating it. Smart. Holy crap, that's what the... Oh my god, that's huge. Is that the Kraken? Ha! Yeah, the timing of it, though. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm going to do something to be able to get a Kraken in game. I can't wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. I wonder if they're going to do the thing where they normally have like the backup day where the one from yesterday is there. They actually have dancers in here. Of course they would at Drake's Cons. The rental terminals. Let's fucking go. Let's rent everything if we don't have it already. Like we got a bunch of ships. The Galamox. Fuck yeah, rent it. We're renting this bitch immediately. I've been wanting to see what this feels like because it's like I remember it existing, but I never actually saw it. We used to have a Herald. Melted that bitch because we didn't use it. Vulture, we already have. Buccaneer, don't care about. Clipper, already got it. Clipper is one of the best ships, I feel like, in this game. Until we get another generalist that is a similar size that does more stuff. Cutter Rambler, Cutter Scout, Ironclad Assault. We got both of those, at least temporarily. Let me rent them Jones for 2 days. Oh, shit. Okay, I forgot. They don't cost you anything. So I don't know if the ones that we have are going to disappear. But I'm absolutely going to... 479. Okay, yeah, they're both the same price, I think. Actually, I don't care. I think it's the Assault. It's the one that I'd be fucking with. And we got this shit. We don't really care about the shit. But I'm going to get it anyways. Because fuck it, man. Why not, man? And just in case I did not get the Assault in the first time, I'm going to rent it anyways. It's not like we missed anything. It's not like they're charging us for it. All right, so... Yeah, 14th and 15th. All right, cool. So we will have tomorrow. All right, let me go get this pizza out the oven. All right, we back. I got there in time. It was perfectly heated. Pitbull is there for rental. Ooh, I missed that. Thank you. I absolutely need to go rent that. I tried to scroll through and was like, what are we missing in here? I absolutely missed that one. My bad. Mule. That is tiny, man. Oh, it's at the bottom. That's why I missed it. You can check out the Iron Chad versus Assault. We literally walked through it, and I need to fly them, though. And I'm trying to figure out if the Ironclad, Assault, and regular I have are because it's Drake Day or just, like, sitting there for play. Okay. Could have microwaved the slices before I put them in the broiler, but man. Because part of it's still cold. That's the T-bone. Good God, it's gorgeous. Oh my Lord. I used to have the, what's the Ion, I think it is. That's gorgeous. My Lord. Yeah, we're coming back and fucking with this tomorrow. We have to. That's not a choice. Why don't you let me rent this bit from here, man? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Buggy right now with the animations. New one looks like it belongs in an arcade as a simulator cockpit. True. I can see that. Oh, so what the fuck they got back here? What they got back here? So which one is buggy with the animations? I'm imagining you're talking about the T-Dome. I think it's huge. Good God. Okay, cool. Okay, so nothing huge. Do they actually have beer back here? Man, hell yeah. Also, that shirt is dope. They got hot dogs. They got the double glizz. They got beer back here. We need to get this beer, bro. And mags? And mags? Come on, bro. I'm upset at the shirt prices. Yeah, $1,000. Way too much. Way too much. And here, I'll just put this right back over here. There you go. Appreciate you. I tried to put it back there. I love that you can actually buy weapon mags for no reason. All right, I can't leave it down there on the ground. I was gonna put it on the counter because it would have been funny to have somebody come up and try to grab it. Get it in the ring while in it. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't work the way that I want it to. It's like, let me try to sit in it, and it's like, no. Because it used to be where you could like look at it and then rent it from here. But also, it'll be here tomorrow, so we'll figure it out tomorrow. Considering we have to be out of here within like 7 minutes. I do want to at least walk through a little bit more of the show floor before we have to dip. Man, I'm so glad that I found that dough so I could cook this pizza, because I had a bunch of pepperoni and I had a bunch of cheese. I had to let the dough out, let it sit for a little bit. I could have probably let it sit longer to get bigger, because I said like, hey, I said it when I had an hour left to wait, and it was like, yeah, pull this out of the fridge 3.5 hours before you plan on making your pizza. And I was like, oop, making this bitch in 1 hour and 10 minutes. So I coated it with olive oil, let it sit in a bowl. I didn't give a shit. I still did it. It was still nice. It was still nice. What is that thing? Starlight. Is this new? When the fuck did this happen? Misk, light refueling. There's one constant in the verse. Ships will eventually run out of fuel. That's where the Starlight comes in. Featuring 2 standard fuel pods and a scaled-back, elegant design, the Starlight was meticulously crafted by the engineers at Misk to offer refueling services to ships in need wherever they may be stranded. Very nice. Very nice. I'm not mad at the new single-seater refueler. Let's go. Let's get this gas in here. So this is new. Okay, I'll fuck with it. I still need to figure out like how you refill your refueler without paying money to go fill it. I'm wondering if that's in the game yet. Zitong. No, you're not getting your own pizza. The doggos are just looking at me like, hey, you got pizza? Can I grab a bite? No, you know better. I don't even know why you're looking at me right now. Stare me in the face. Oh, we're definitely coming back and fuck with these tomorrow. I see the buck. Yeah. Luckily, I still got 2 more slices. Next time I'm gonna microwave for 30 seconds and then put it in the crisper. I need to get an air fryer that is an air fryer and a pressure cooker. Mostly because counter space. Because I love my my Instant Pot, but also I'm finding more and more that an air fryer would be the next proper step, because the oven is dope, but like air fryers work so much faster. Like fries in an air fryer that have already been cooked that you could just reheat 3-4 minutes instead of waiting 15 for the oven to preheat and then waiting because there's no wind. So it's just like, yeah, sit here for like 30. No, I can do this in 3. Quit playing. It hurts. It hurts. I do like the Corsair. I just don't want a Corsair. I used to want a Corsair. I had a Corsair, and then I melted it. Drake, fuck you. All right. Less than 5, we got a slide. I'm hoping we can get a glance at the next area. Quickly. Quickly. Move quickly. I wonder if we're there. Nope. And if that's a crash, then we're out of here. Oh, oh well. Y'all know what it is, fam. There's tens of thousands of streams you could have gone to. I appreciate you for showing your face. Let me get ready for this podcast and finish eating this pizza, which is absolutely delicious. I appreciate you. Tens of thousands of streams you could have gone to. You came to this one. Really millions, because again, we're on 4 platforms right now. There's millions of streams that you could have gone to. So the fact that you came in here, stuck around, hung out, you are the reason for the season. I am honored. Thank you very much. I can't thank you enough. We're going to come back tomorrow. More StarCitizen. Because reasons. I feel like those reasons are plenty of reasons to be reasons, but yeah, we're absolutely going to have a great time. Thank you for showing your faces. Thank you for supporting the broadcast. Thank you for supporting me living this dream. And if you have not hit the follow button, follow is free. It is literally free. It costs you
nothing
to follow the stream. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So you could. It'd be great. It'd be fantastic to see in a future broadcast. If you don't want to, that's also cool. Understand. We under.
This is the way.
It is the way. It is kind of the way. It is kind of the way. All right, let me find a quick raid. We've been giving love today. The least we can do is share it. You know who we haven't rated in a while? Kimmy. Let's go show some love to Kimmy65. I want y'all to type in "what up, fool" when you get in chat. That's how Kimmy rolls. That's how we roll. Let's get in there and do it. As always, fam, your support is the reason that I'm here. Your presence is a present. I appreciate the gift. Thank you so much for supporting what I do. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I'm DeejayKnight. Also, don't forget, if you open up a new tab and you type out the stream name, once we raid, don't forget to load the stream back up, because we do still have the guilds and squads. You get points for those when the stream is offline. So if you want to, be in this raid, and then just load the stream back up and keep getting points for your squad. We'll be back soon. See you tomorrow. I'm DJ. I'm out.